It's not that big. Is that all you got?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gyms and germs, we are here tonight for a very special occasion. We are here back on the Xplodin Live channel, exclusively on the YouTube channel Xplodinapple, and there's gonna be blood, there's gonna be carnage, people are gonna get felted. Ladies and gentlemen, Xplodin Live, episode 8. That's right, how's everybody doing tonight? It's been a hot minute since we've been on this show. I mean, your boy's been in some hiding before we just jumped back into the blood sports. Are you guys hyped up, chat? Let's do this. I hope you guys are doing great. I got some interesting topics for you guys. I've been in some hiding. I've been into hiding, been under the radar a little bit, been doing my my game streams from every now and then, but we're back. We are back. And this time, lads, I picked out, when I was slowly doing the show, here's the, oh, the audio's a bit fogged. Uh-oh. Did something happen? Oh, it's the default. There we go. I fixed it. Should I do the WWE promo rumble again? Or do we It's okay. It's been a while. I've been on Streamlabs. It's gonna take my computer is just like, oh, what the hell are you doing? This is not what I wanted to do, but we are here now. I guess we could just skip the WWE thing. I just did that for shits and giggles. I don't really care, but all right, lads. We got some hot topics today for you lads. So tonight, I think you guys, I clicked up, I made a banger thumbnail with the with simping for cartoon characters, right? Watch this. So I got us a good selection of videos to watch because you guys like it when I talk about predators and pedos, right? Well, this is gonna be more general. It's all over the place, man. Like, all this drama just happened under my nose, and I did not even see this or even acknowledge it. And I'm just like, wait a minute. This is some juicy content that's in front of me the whole time, and I'm not going to take an opportunity on that? Oh, buddy. That's just simply not going to happen. Anyway, let's start off our event tonight with this video. It says, Simping for underage characters. And when I was looking at this, I was just like, whoa. I took a look at it and I was just like, yeah, I've seen it, and then why am I on a thumbnail? buddy, you all don't know what acting is. You gotta get the shock value in for some clicks. Alright, let's just begin. Enough dicking around.
Or a series and felt that the
Where's my remote?
One of the characters. Perhaps it's because of their humor.
Where's my remote? Fuck! I don't have my remote. Hold on, lads. Yeah, don't you like that thumbnail? It's pretty goated, isn't it? Where the hell is my remote? I just had it on with me, and I lost it. Oh, wait, no. It's right here. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. We need some volume on this shit. We're ready. Let's go.
Ever been watching a cartoon, an anime, or a series and felt a deep connection with one of the characters? Perhaps
Yes!
because of their humorous personality, good design, or maybe they remind you of someone you know or even yourself. Chances are you have. Studies show that forming emotional bonds with fictional characters is quite common. These characters often become a source of comfort and inspiration, and provide a temporary escape from the challenges of reality, or simply make you smile during the tough times.
Yeah, I mean, like, that sounds normal to me, right? It's okay to do that. It's okay to relate to fictional characters. That's what they're written for. You know, like, you want to be connected to those characters so they could be, you could be part of, gives you more of a reason to like the show or a video game, right? That's completely normal. However, this is going to take a dark turn, lads. Because some people take, making these things a little bit too, how do I call it? They get too attached to them to the point where... Ooh, okay, here we go. You'll see what I mean. I don't have to explain this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, God! I gotta bring it back.
Or simply make you smile.
Oh Jesus! I didn't even know we were already getting into it. You guys remember this iconic image? This is mad. It's just the imaginary arm, just like holding a person. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're into this. We're getting into this.
Call a fictional crush, or more commonly, a waifu, and not surprising.
Oh no! Oh, why?
That goes behind just liking the character.
Oh no! Why? Why are you doing that? This is the point where it's just going too far, man. It's just like, okay, you like the character, fine. You're a fan of the character, sure. But like, being in love, attached to the character, having a picture of your waifu, celebrating the fictional character's birthday, it's like, oh no. Uh-oh. Whoa, buddy. All right.
I mean, it's kind of weird, and it can but at the end of the day, no one gets hurt, you know? The problem really starts when the character to whom these individuals are attracted is
no.
While it's natural
no.
to fictional characters
no.
reasons, when those characters are portrayed as minors,
no. Why? That's like everybody in the that's a lot of Go Animate videos, like with Caillou. It's just like, oh, what if Caillou decides to do this and that? It's like, okay, buddy. Robbing a bank, I understand, but like, the other thing, no. Okay, some of those other Go Animate videos that feature that, I'm just like, I frown upon that. And if you've seen the show before, you know exactly what I mean. And I've seen videos where they actually take it to the next level with Caillou.
Only to unfortunately
Into jail you go.
real life.
Oh boy. We have some real life examples here. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I actually was getting requests about this guy. Admiral TD8. You guys have been telling me all over the place about this guy and what kind of a crazy guy he is. I didn't even know about, like, I didn't even know this video even features him, to be honest with you.
Is the most hated artist within the Amphibia community, Admiral TD8 is a controversial YouTuber among the fandom who began his journey.
He has 1.82 million subscribers. Holy shit. Wait, if his content is really that good, then what happened? Like, why is... What did he do to get himself so famous?
Dedicated to making fan art of Sonic, he shifted his focus away from the Blue Hedgehog and onto another emerging animated series, The Loud House.
Oh no! Oh god, that's why! Oh no! Oh god. What is with these weirdos and being obsessed with, like, the kids from The Loud House? Turn up the volume? You got it, boss. I don't understand. Like, there are some weirdos out there that are, like, sexually attracted to these characters from The Loud House. Okay, maybe the adults I can understand, but not the adults. What? Oh, that wasn't million, it's thousand? Yeah, that makes more sense. It said comma. I was assuming it meant million. I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
The show style in his
I've never seen his artwork. I've never seen his channel things look like that before. Oh god. I'm getting off topic here. Let's go. Let's just dive into this. You want me to just max out the audio? I'll do that right here.
which gained some attention. However, this Loud House phase was short-lived, as he soon transitioned to yet another show, Amphibia. His first post about Amphibia introduced these two original characters, Daryl and Tint the Salamander.
I don't think I've ever seen this show.
Beyond Daryl. He
Is this a
immersed
Disney
himself
show?
in the show's world by constantly putting his characters into real scenes of the actual show. Initially, this approach seemed harmless, until he began posting increasingly bizarre fan art. Some of his creations showed his OC
Don't do it to me.
in a romantic relationship.
Oh no!
And
What the fuck? So the guy on the left is supposed to be what? His OC or something like that, and then I assume the girl on the right is supposed to be a fictional minor, something like that. And by the way, we got Slade Sala with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Let's go. I mean, we've seen that one person in Japan who's literally married a Hatsune Miku statue. This isn't anything new. Yeah, there are some guys in Japan that are that insane, but I don't know. I wish that was me in Vampire Flower. Whoa. You know, the crazy thing is, I've never heard of this show. I was like, what the hell is this? She's 13 years old. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of disturbing.
suggested that Sasha was Daryl's jealous ex. In an even more weirder twist, he would later post fan art that illustrated Anne's pregnancy.
Oh, what? What? He got her pregnant? Ew! That is a... What? Okay. Well, that's our show, people. I think that's all I can take. Good night. No! What did I get myself into? Oh, dear God. So... this is so gross.
And had given birth to.
Oh no! That is still a child, bro. That is not okay. Oh my God. Oh God, this is disgusting.
But the situation would escalate.
Get that off my screen!
And Admiral TD8, which his real name is Daryl Timmerman, began sharing photos of himself on Instagram.
Oh, this is what the dude looks like? I mean, on the surface level, he doesn't look like a bad-looking dude, but some of his artwork is kind of questionable, you know? I'm not gonna defend this, you know? This is kind of weird. It is kind of weird. I mean, here's the thing, why I care about this so much is, sure, they might be fictional, sure. You can have the argument saying they're not real, but if you're attracted to children in a cartoon, what are you going to do to children in real life? That's the concerning part. Now, I'm not going to stand for that, okay? That's just not okay. Don't worry, she's 1,000 years old. That's the weeb cope. Ew.
Upon closer looks,
oh, that's not even a character in the show. He just dressed up as his own OC. Well, to be fair, I'm my own OC, but you don't see me creating artwork with underage fictional characters. That's not a thing. I'm never doing that. Okay.
That his OC Daryl was an obvious self-insert representing the 29-year-old man. Thus, in his fantasy,
he's 29. You think at this age you would think you would know better, bro? I don't understand. Wait. So if bro is like 2 years older than me, he should be aware of what's right and what's wrong. If you want to do your artwork, fine. But don't share it to the internet to the point where it makes you look kind of weird. Okay? I don't know. That is so weird, bro. What if I made fan art of me and the PVZ female plants? I don't know about that. It's okay because they're plants. Plants can't move. Oh, wait, no, that sounds worse. Uh-oh.
Universe, he had a child with Anne, who is only 13 years old in the show. And
who is even this character? I don't even know what her name is. It's something amphi. I don't even know. I don't even know the name of the show. All I just know is it's a fictional character. It's a female fictional character. I've never seen this show before. It's kind of weird. All right, let's continue. I don't know. Let's get this thing off my screen. Get this. Oh, and he's proposing her. No. No.
One of his animated videos.
No.
Self-insert character Daryl marrying Anne, further raising eyebrows within the amphibian community.
Come on! Why do I have to keep seeing all these images?
Many creating videos.
No, please. Oh shit! Wait, there's actually videos calling him out. Would you guys be interested in seeing this? That has 19 million, 12 million views. What the fuck? This is a guy with a 1,000 subscriber channel? There's no way this guy has, like, these videos get, like, millions upon millions of views. I find that very hard to believe. Oh, her name is Anne. Oh. I don't even know who the fuck she is.
Admiral TD8. But despite the huge criticism he received, Admiral TD8 remained posting his fan art across all his social media.
So wait, look at that. So it says 1.82 mil subscribers. I assume that's maybe not, I don't think that's English. I think that might be Spanish. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong. But I thought that said 1.82 million subscribers, meaning this guy had like his own had like the silver play button and everything. But like, imagine getting viral with that many subscribers, just shipping yourself to underage fictional Disney cartoon characters. Is that the next way to go viral? Hey, that's probably why Minilad went viral. Who knows? Oh, it's okay, some people are saying it's Spanish and some people are saying it's Portuguese. I mean, I'll take your word on it. My point is, it's not English. So, yeah, I'm going to assume that, like, yeah, I thought this guy had 1 million subscribers when I saw Mill. But people are correcting me saying it's the thousands. That's okay. But, like, I wish I could get 1 million subscribers. Like, goddamn, what are you doing, man?
Them get negative comments.
You're simping over fictional, non-real children, bro. Are we finally moving on? Oh, God. Oh, no, not Jake Goldman. Oh, God. It's the thumbnail guy. That's exactly who I picked for the thumbnail, guys. So, unlike the last guy who we just went over, who was like, you know, a proud deviant artist who wanted to share all his like sexual fantasies of having this baby with this child, all this gross shit. I mean, that's just a random guy on the internet, just another nobody degenerate. However, this guy is a fucking writer on the Powerpuff Girls. Whoa. It's not the original. It's not the peak childhood that we all know and love. It's the shitty 2016 reboot that nobody fucking asked for. Nobody liked it. And from what I understand, everybody fucking hated it. There is not one person I know that actually likes the show. Now, if you actually do like the show, I'm not gonna, you know, shit on you, but not one person I knew ever said they liked the show. But we're not talking about the show. We're going to talk about this fucking creep called Jake Goldman. Now, people are saying like, oh, he's not actually a creep. He did this as a joke. Oh, they forced him to do this. Like, right.
November 18th, 1998, the show Powerpuff Girls would premiere on Cartoon Network, and soon became one of the most popular cartoons of the channel at the time. The show had all it needed to be popular: action, explosions, and 3 young girls beating the shit.
Yeah, the show was fucking awesome! Like, just leave it as it is. Don't fucking ruin it with a reboot. There was no reason for a reboot to happen, you know? Keep it as it is. It's like, you know, Ed, Edd n Eddy. You know, there were rumors about it being, they were like, oh, let's do a reboot. And it's like, you know what it is? Danny Antonucci said no. I do not want my peak show to be rebooted into garbage. And that's one of the things I respect about Antonucci. Unlike whoever made the Powerpuff Girls and agreed to this reboot. It's like, what were you thinking, dog?
The show had such a huge success that over the years it had 6 whole seasons with 78 episodes and a movie.
Yeah, it did so well.
This would continue.
There already was a movie there. Like,
the series
why did there need to be? Why did there have to be a reboot of something that was already great?
Decided to milk their grave by creating one of the worst reboots of all time.
Oh.
Powerpuff Girls. This reboot was heavily criticized for various reasons.
I know it sounds like I'm stalling at this point, and oh god, not this fucking episode. That one's also fucking cringe. I know I'm stalling, but like, do you guys remember, like, you know what, you fucking, I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I'm just trying to avoid the inevitable at this point. Fuck! Let's just get this over with.
Getting rid of fan favorite characters, poor writing and storytelling, and some controversial scenes like
No! Why? Who actually thought that was okay? I know fucking weirdos wrote that and had them like do the thing. Like, aren't these like girls supposed to be like 6 or something? Like, are we you know, getting them like fucking high and shit like that? What does this tell us about our children, you know? Like, what if I came in as a parent and I saw my kid watching something as gross as that? I'm just like, okay, it's time to change the channel. You're not watching this shit anymore. It's like, what? They said the writers were like trying so hard to get shit past the censors. Like, they'll ban Miss Bellum, yet they'll include that. Like, why? Why would you do that? What? Gee, I wonder why this show sucked. Fucking idiots. Idiot writers like Jake Goldman.
The changes were due to the change of the voice actors and most of the writers of the original 1998 show. And one of these new writers was Jake Goldman.
Oh god. I don't know why, but okay, I know this is so random, but why is this the face of someone who just took a giant dump? Am I the only one that sees this? Is that actually like a smiling face? Bro looks like he just like was either on weed, took a giant shit. Like, what the hell is wrong with his eyes? What is he staring at? One eye. Chat, look at this. One eye's going this way, the other one's going up there. It's like, bro, camera's right in front of you, man. What are you looking at? Okay. That is kind of a weird ass fucking picture.
First reason, Jake Goldman assumed the role as one of the primary writers for the show's reboot. Notably, he introduced a character named Jared Shapiro.
Oh, come on! Alright, so I think we all know where this is going. Who do you think that character, the one on the right next to Blossom, who do you think that reminds you of? I'll give you guys maybe like 5 seconds to answer this while I drink my Arnold Palmer. If you guess the actual writer, some people said Yandere Dev. Well, okay, well, I mean, you're not wrong, but no, it's supposed to be a self-insert of him, which...
This character's storyline took a controversial turn, putting him as the main love interest for Blossom, one of the Powerpuff Girls. And I will say again that all three of the Powerpuff Girls are portrayed as father. Adding an additional layer to this controversy, Jake Goldman voiced the character himself. The Jared Shapiro character.
This is a kid's show, by the way. Why is... Regardless if, like, this was not his intention or if this was never the case in the beginning, why would anybody, like, assume that this type of shit on TV is okay? Like, this is a child, sir. If they were like, if the Powerpuff Girls were adults, maybe you could get away with shit like this, but buddy, come on. Regardless if you actually think this guy is a creep or not, you got to admit, this is weird.
In a total of 15 episodes. In the majority of these episodes, his role revolved around either flirting with Blossom or highlighting her romantical feelings towards him. Cartoon Network would debunk these claims, saying that the character Jared Shapiro...
Alright, if he's not going to read it, I will. Goldman was not responsible for Jared, at least according to the network. Cartoon Network's supposed to... So, this thing says that, oh, they forced him to do it. They forced him to, be a self-insert, base this guy on this guy. How many people in the chat actually believe this claim? That Goldman had nothing to do with this? How many? I have a tweet that actually disproves this. Hold on, let me actually look this up. I should have actually... Where was it? Yeah, okay. I found a thing. I found a screenshot, right? I'm gonna post this. Wait, let me actually... I'm gonna switch to display capture. I will show you guys an actual tweet from the creator of the show saying otherwise, right? You will see what I mean. For those who are claiming, oh, we forced this. I don't believe a word of that, man. I mean, regardless if it's true or not, you see how this looks, right? Jake Goldman. Oh, man. Is this really going to be... Oh, come on. Bing is always letting me down. I gotta go to Google. I gotta get to Google. Yeah, chat. It's... Regardless of the scenario, right? You see how this looks. Here we go. Found it. Found it. I'm going to switch over to display capture momentarily. I have to load up Twitter. I'm not signed in, so I'm just looking up the link of the tweet. So here's what I saw. This is from, I think, 2 years ago. I'm going to switch over to display capture really quickly. We're going to get back into it. Minimize that. All right. So it says here, this guy claims, to make matters worse about the cartoon Powerpuff Girls, they forced Jake Goldman to self-insert himself into the series, with Blossom being having the crush on him They legit ruined this man's career. But then this happened. It's like, if he was forced the character, he wouldn't have written the character into later episodes. Every episode Jared appears in after the first one was written by him. Whoa. And then this was someone who worked on the show, and Grace said as followed: the artist thought it would be funny to model a nerdy love interest after him, and then because of that figured it was fitting to make him the voice actor, coincidentally making the character look exactly like him, having him voice the character. Right. What was that about him being forced into the role? I smell bullshit. Anyway, back to the video.
Was created by the writer Haley Massini, but they didn't clarify why Jake Goldman was the one chosen to voice over the character. I personally don't buy this, and a lot of people in the community...
Yeah, who the hell here believes this?
But let me know
Nobody.
in the comments what you think.
Jake, who's your Powerpuff Girl?
I'm gonna say Blossom.
Oh no! Oh no! He admitted! He admitted! Caught in 4K! He likes Blossom! He is a Blossom simp! Simp alert! Simp alert! Oh my god, man. That is so fucking gross. Come on.
Oh no, easily, because I think just her energy. I'm always kind of thinking like that. I'm always like everything.
Oh, come on. Move on, please. Ew.
Liam Hates South Park is a TikTok account solely...
I mean, the man's lucky that she's fictional, but like,
dedicated to shipping his original character, which is likely a self-insert, with the underage character Kyle from South Park.
Okay, so don't tell me people are actually simping for Kyle from South Park. Isn't this dude like 10 or something?
Account, it's worth noting that he apparently manages 2 active accounts, as well as a third one that seems to be banned, since it's nowhere to be found anymore. As for the content of his 2 active accounts, much of it has been deleted, likely due to the backlash he
It's
received.
Gotcha Life?
However, by searching for
Uh-oh.
on TikTok,
That's already a red flag.
created to protest
Uh-oh.
we can uncover some of the content that used to be available on his TikTok pages.
No, not Kyle.
It would revolve around topics like Gacha Heat and South Park Heat.
Oh, come
He
on.
used
Really? Guys, what the hell even is Gotcha Life? Is Gotcha Life just a more inferior version of Go Animate? I feel like it's almost identical to Go Animate, except there's no animation. It's just slideshow. So really, there is no animation with Gotcha Life. I don't know. Correct me in the chat if I'm
users
wrong.
within these communities to describe content that isn't family friendly. It's worth noting that such
up, baby lamb?
content is generally hated by many other members, given that the Gacha Life community primarily consists of children and teenagers. Liam quickly
Oh,
took things a
no.
step further. He posted a TikTok video in
Buddy.
which his original character appeared to be R-wording.
No! No! I'm skipping that! I'm skipping that! Ew! Ew! What the fuck? Why would this guy show that? Well, I mean, how old is this video? I mean, okay, it's a 2-year-old video. I mean, if that really was TOS, it would have been taken down by now, right? There was nothing that was like, oh, God, I didn't really... That was something I had to draw the line with. That's so fucking gross. What
Create
the
and
fuck?
share similar content featuring Kyle.
You think that would break TikTok's terms of service? Oh, God forbid I say a bunch of bad words on TikTok and my stream gets taken down. Meanwhile, there's people doing this shit, right? Is there something you're not telling me, TikTok staff? Are you allowing this type of content on your platform?
Delving into increasingly bizarre and unsettling scenarios.
Oh!
Normally, many people...
Oh, he made his account private after the backlash. Who would have thought? Whoa.
Taking a break of social media or making an apology, but guess how Liam would respond.
Sheila would be pissed off.
By making several videos in Gacha Life where his OC would kill a character similar to Jesus.
What?
Needless to say, this would cause even more backlash to him, and I think people...
You can't do that to fucking Christ, man. Already, regardless if you're attracted to children or not, L take on you for... You can't simply kill Christ, man. Christ is immortal. Christ will always be in your hearts. You can't kill off Christ.
Causing him
it's just not going to happen.
Videos. Since I'm showing his account here, I hope no one that is...
Really goes to show you what type of person he is.
Because most likely he's underage, as you may have noticed through the cringe Gacha Life posts I showed you, and most likely he's doing this for attention. But still, I'm calling him out as...
You know, I think the best case scenario is this guy does it for rage bait. He does it because he wants attention. He does it because he wants people to notice him. So he has to do heinous shit like that. That would be the best case scenario, right? If this was just all an act and he was actually just trolling. But a part of me thinks that this is not an act. His mind might actually be that fucked up. And that really is a shame.
He's portrayed as a
Maybe him out of all people actually do need God. Who knows?
10-year-old, and I think it's wrong to post graphic
Or,
about the...
well, actually, if the guy is Jewish and they don't believe in Christ, maybe you need whatever Messiah you believe in, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
character in your...
I'm not even going to get into that topic.
It's a message to younger people that this is okay when it's clearly not.
Wow. Okay, that was that was really wow. Okay, I never thought I would have to That was so gross. First video of the night, and I already had to how long did that actually take me to endure that shit? That was like a 38 minutes to get over 9.5 minutes. Oh my fucking god. But all right, we're moving on. I'm not talking about the religious shit, but this is a big thing this guy missed. You remember when I talked about, how a bunch of weirdos are attracted to Loud House characters? Well, I got another one for you. I got another juicy one for you. Because this guy is an active DeviantArt user who is attracted to Loud House characters. Oh, I'm going to save the PVZ YouTuber thing next. Well, if you guys are good boys and girls, then it's a special treat from yours truly. We're going to react to that video, but let's go over the topic first. Let's see this shit. It's made by the same guy too. Shout out to this guy. Wait, what's this guy's channel name? Camg. Shout out to this guy. He actually makes some really good stuff. Oh god, but we're still talking about self-shipping. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Let's fucking get it over with. Oh god. Yeah, guys, remember the Verbalize thing? That's still legendary, man. I think that's the most that was the funniest felt thing I've ever seen of any YouTuber. And the funniest part is this guy didn't even get into any drama whatsoever or anything like that. Everyone was just pointing and laughing at him because of his fetish for Charlie, which that's just it. That's it. We just point and laugh and move on. He's not a predator. He's not some sort of weirdo. He's not a terrible human being. He was just a guy that likes Charlie Morningstar so much. Who cares? But honestly, but that being said, that was kind of the funniest drama of all time. But anyway, that aside, let's whatever this is. Amanda, I've seen a little bit of that. Who actually photoshops them doing this and thinks it looks good? Granted, I think that's the best Photoshop I've ever seen out of all these My Little Pony ships, but... Buddy.
Congratulations, you're dating a photo image. While self-shipping in general is
Oh, they did animations too, bro.
a free country and you can do whatever you want, then we stop talking about keeping themselves.
Oh, but then there's like some that don't even look good. It doesn't even look like the character's even there. Like with this picture, it looks like the girl's white outline is still there. It's like the guy just like copied and pasted it onto an already pre-existing photo. It's like, you know, the funny thing about some of these photos is like, sure, they're weird, but you got to admit there's some effort put into them. Some of these photos were actually were actually really well edited, like they're actually there, and some of them aren't as good. So it goes both ways, you know.
Some anime waifu built like a busted Roblox avatar.
Ah!
Men burying themselves with hair
Oh no.
like literal. That's the point where self-shipping stops being quirky fan behavior and turns into something really cool.
Look, I don't mind self-shipping at all. If you want to ship yourself to someone, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care about that. You can do whatever you want. I'm not going to judge. As long as it doesn't involve children. Right? Don't make it about children. Leave children out of it, regardless if it's fictional or not. What was that Roblox avatar? I've never actually played Roblox, so I don't even know. That's anybody's guess.
And today I'm going to talk about one of those creepy people. Meet Jacob Stapp, the full-grown man.
Oh boy. Oh, this is the guy I guess we're going to be talking about here, huh? Well, where do I start? Well, he looks like a completely normal dude on the surface, right? What could possibly go wrong here?
Married to Stellar Zoo. From
Oh, and there it is. Not even like 2 seconds later, I get my answer. You once shipped yourself to Ohio? There you go. There's that one. What is that Joey? Well, he kind of looked like Joey with the shirt and everything. It's Joey with hair? I'm pretty sure Joey had hair when I saw his photos. Maybe he was just a skinnier Joey.
looks like a 12-year-old.
Oh, of course she's 12.
When I was
Of course.
digging through some
Why not? Oh, God forbid be attracted to an actual adult. You have to do a Loud House character. Buddy, come on.
when I suddenly stumbled across the following post.
Why? What the? Let's play it. Bring it back. Bring it back. What the fuck? It's Joey's twin brother.
Looking for
It's the younger sibling of Joey.
across the following post.
Oh my god. There's actually a Twitter page called Loud House Cringe. Oh man. That's the best way to start off your new year is with that. Where do I even begin? Well, the photoshopping looks like crap, okay? Secondly, and if anything, you do realize how dumb this looks. How embarrassing this is to even design this, let alone post this on the internet for everybody to see. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to get too mean.
What is had to be fake? I mean, the image even had a mimetic watermark.
I'm pretty sure that guy, he didn't do that himself. I feel like someone else kind of revamped the photo and did a mimetic watermark on it, unless he actually went out of his way to not buy mimetic. But what do you need mimetic for? There's lots of Photoshop software that's free, right? Oh no.
Decided to look at the Instagram account in the post, called Jacob Stapp, and after scrolling through
Oh boy, don't tell me this page is still active.
we realized this wasn't fake at all or even satire. His account belonged to a real man who generally thought he was in a relationship with a fictional character from the Loud House. Jake would
Oh, this is so twisted. You know, that's the thing, man. I wish that was an act. I wish this was rage bait. I wish this was a troll. Unfortunately, this guy is genuinely infatuated with Stella Zaw from the Loud House. Oh, you know, you think God hides up there to hide from the creations they made? Oh, come on! Oh my god, why? Why is everybody so obsessed with, like, marrying these underage fictional characters and starting a family with them? Like, bro, come on. Oh, and he's doing this on Instagram, out of all platforms. The most ballsy platform where the comments are ruthless. You gotta give him credit. That's some steel ball moment right there. But
featured the aged-up version of Stella, the majority still show her exactly as she appears in the show.
Come on. Okay, drawing her as an adult, okay, but then he's still drawing her as like a child. It's like, why? You know she is a child, sir. Why are you still drawing her in... What the fuck? Okay, now I see the similarities to Joey. He made himself muscular. Well, does that sound familiar, guys? That sounds like something Jake Goldman would do. Jake Goldman has the same, like, ideas and writing skills as these random guys on the internet who are attracted to Loud House and Disney characters. I don't even fucking know. And by the way, we got Retro Games for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm donating to pray for that guy's soul. I think we all have to pray for that guy's soul. I don't know. I mean, listen, man. If you really have this type of shit, like, don't share this on the internet where it's gonna potentially bite you in the ass. This is the thing. Like, here's the thing. I got into a feud with Dan. You guys remember the video I made about Dan, right? Dan Sobel, and Dan actually saw it and tried to take it down. He thinks in his mind I'm in the wrong because I'm criticizing someone else being attracted to fictional characters, fictional, shit, and then harassing actual children on the internet. I'm in the wrong for somehow. Right. But that's the twisted thing. These guys think they don't do anything wrong, and then when they get clapped back, then all of a sudden they turn into the victim. And by the way, we got Scissors for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Can you read my next message? It's too big for this. Of course, man. I'll definitely read it. I'll keep an eye on the chat. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is a 10 out of 10 image right there. Like,
it's really creepy to say the least. Well, in Jacob's defense, it does seem like he's on the spectrum, if you know what I mean. He seems to have difficulty talking and also in writing coherent messages.
What's my opinion on people who were like this but actually took effort and changed for the better? I saw that and it's very mixed, but I want to hear your thoughts. Sorry if this is controversial. Well, if they get better, that's one thing. Like, if they actually change and, like, try to fix what they did, yeah, that's fine. Like, if you have to leave the internet, that's perfectly fine. Like, it's never too late. You can get better. Even if it's something really, really fucking awful. Like, I'm not going to say what. There are some things on the internet that you can't redeem. But the fact is like, most of the mistakes that you can make on the internet, you can fix. But it will just take a lot of time and a lot of effort. But then there's some points where it's like, but then there's some people who say, oh, I'm changing, I'm going to be a better person. And then they go ahead and do the same exact thing. Then they're not better. They proved themselves wrong. Like, why would they be forgiven if they're still doing what they're doing, you know? I don't get it. That's the thing that's twisted, man. It really is. Anyway.
As we are going to see later on when I messaged him. Yes, I actually got in contact with Jacob, and we'll get to that shortly.
Look, I respect these guys that actually go out of the way to do like a personal interview with these guys, but sometimes when these guys do like these questionable things, what they're capable of, all this shit, you just have to like maybe just observe from a distance. I have no intention of interacting with this guy, right? I just want to observe this, and then I'm moving the fuck on. That's the thing with the Dan Sobel video. I just watched him, I pointed and laughed, I pointed out his flaws, I moved on, and I was done with it. Then he tried trying to fight me in it. He wanted an interview with me. It's like, bro, it's not that deep. I'm not going to be your friend. I don't know who the fuck you are, and I don't want to know who you are. Like, you know, I don't care, you know? I don't care about you. If I think you're a creep, then I think you're a creep. If you change for the better and prove me otherwise, then fine. But Dan had no intention of doing that, you know? That's why.
He's drawing posts. There's nothing too unusual on Jacob's Instagram account. Some posts are him wishing happy birthday to celebrities like Joe Biden.
You think Joe Biden is actually going to see that post? I don't know. I think Joe Biden has other things to do. Or maybe he's getting wished happy birthday by thousands upon other thousands of Americans. I don't know.
There's one peculiar post where Jacob accidentally revealed his phone information.
Oh my god. You know, it's what... And then they wonder why shit like that happens to them. It's like, don't ever show that on the internet, bro. Like, what are you doing? Why are you showing yourselves... Why are you exposing your addresses? Why are you exposing your phone numbers? I know they probably don't know any better, but it's like, if that's the case, they can't be like, they shouldn't have like, they should have at least supervision on what they do on the internet, you know? If they really have mental problems, then sure, I understand that, but then that means they need supervision, because that means they can't be trusted to make their own decisions on the internet, you know? That's the thing that concerns me. It's like, I'm not saying it to, I'm not going on this to make fun of them. Look, I could be an asshole, but there's some times where I'm just going to be like, okay, you should not do that. You should not show your phone number, because bad shit will happen. There are people out there that will do that will take that and make your life a living hell. And that's the thing. Don't go out of your way to expose your own personal information on the internet, especially when you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
This really shows just how little self-awareness Jacob has. When you are posting this kind of content online, the last thing you want to do is expose your face and your phone number, because that's basically inviting online...
It makes you an easy target. That is exactly what's happening. Look, you know, I can understand why so many people, like, you know, people like Joey or Dan or anybody I've talked about has trolls that just hit on them relentlessly, right? But sometimes you have to think about how they're in that situation in the first place. How is it the fact that they're getting fucked with in the real world? And unfortunately, they're just starting to dig themselves their own grave. And that's the problem. It's, you know, when you start a fire, like when the fire spreads, you have to find who started the fire in the first place. You know what I mean?
Harassment to your door. Since there's nothing else worth mentioning about this...
Look, there's nothing wrong with autism. I get it. If you lack social skills, that's cool. That's fine. A lot of people do. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's okay. But the fact is, I'm just concerned because you got to protect yourself on the internet, and you can't post crap like this that makes you look really bad, you know? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be proven wrong one day that these guys really aren't the bad people I accuse them of being, and maybe they're actually good people in the real world. But I can only tell from their character from what they post online. And shipping yourself with underage fictional characters is weird. And it can get a lot of weird eyes on you. It can give you attention that you don't want. And that's the problem. It's like, regardless if you want this negative attention or not, some people actually do. Some people will say it's like, oh, I'm doing this to rage bait. I'm doing this to troll. I want the negative attention. Fine. Then you reap what you sow. But if you actually don't know what you're doing and you're unintentionally doing this, then you need to, like, someone else needs to step in to help you. Like, but the fact is, if you don't take advice from the right people, you gotta help yourself before you help others, you know? It's actually kind of scary, you know? You gotta understand, especially when you're an adult, what's right and what's wrong, regardless if you have autism or not. It's not a shield. Autism is not a shield to do shit like this. That's another thing I made in my Dan. That's another point I made in my Dan video. It's like they try using that as a scapegoat, and I don't think Jacob here will actually use that as a scapegoat. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the guy. I don't want to know him, but a lot of people do. They'll blame it on their autism, and that's just not okay. Because normal people don't do this, you know? Normal people with autism don't do this. And, you know, if you really want to blame everybody but yourself for your shitty actions, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. It's like you're on your own with that one, you know? It's crazy.
On to Jacob's second social media, Threads. And honestly, I don't think I have ever met a single soul who actually uses the social media. Unlike Instagram, Threads actually forces you to create an account if you want to view anyone's profile or posts. So, figured this was the...
I don't understand the point of Threads. The Chuchox guy's still in the game. Buddy. He's probably going to be there till the end of time. What the hell? My mic didn't mute. Oh well. My nose was stuffy. Sorry about that, chat. Alright, let's continue. But yeah, I don't understand what the point of the Instagram Threads is. Why not just use regular Instagram? Why do you need Threads for this? Does anybody understand? Why didn't Meta just add another thing? Oh, it's to compete with Twitter? Yeah, that's probably why. It's not really a good attempt because who actually unironically just uses only Threads? I don't get it.
Under the alias Marty Madrazo, I went undercover to gather some intel on Jacob's relationship with Stella. The first step was following Jacob's account on Threads because for some reason you can't PM someone unless you both follow it.
Here's the thing. I commend this guy for putting all this effort in just to get more intel on this guy. Because this is not something I would do. Because if you get directly in contact with lolcows or weirdos in general, it does not end well. You know? That's why I did not want anything to do with Dan Sobel. Because he is indirectly a lolcow. And when you interact with lolcows, it does not end well.
Thankfully, Jacob followed me back almost instantly. And look at that. He even made a drawing of Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner to signal our brand new friendship. Apparently,
So maybe he does have good intentions. You don't know. Maybe he thinks that dating a Loud House character is normal. I don't know. But in truth is, it's not. I don't know. But it doesn't seem like he's a bad... It doesn't seem like he's a bad person on the surface. He's just a big fan of this show. But it's just kind of concerning to me that this is kind of like taking it to the next level, is all I'm saying. Oh.
established with Jacob, the next step was actually getting in contact with him. And since he went out of his way to
You can't hear the video.
for me, I decided to leave a comment saying
You can't hear it. Let me max out the audio. This guy's just very quiet. Here, I'll boost it a little bit. I'll put it at 50.
I liked it. To which Jacob replied,
Thank you. Coyote and Roadrunner Looney Tunes classic cartoon.
yeah, that doesn't exactly sound right. Like I said earlier,
Have I seen Dan before in public? Absolutely not. Nor do I ever want to see him in public. Absolutely not.
was quite a lot with writing coherent messages. Most of the time, it's just random words thrown together instead instead of an actual sentence. I asked him if he had a DeviantArt account. He said yes, and honestly, that shouldn't surprise anyone.
Here, I made it louder for you.
Look at some of his drawings. Then I asked if he was dating Stella, and he replied, yes, I did date her, Jacobella.
I did date her? Why are you still not dating her? Did you have a fallout with this fictional character? Did you end the relationship on your terms or her terms? Tell me this horrific breakup story, dude. What happened? I broke up with this fictional character that has no say in this. Like, I'm confused. This is not a real person, right? Does
like he's saying he used to date Stella, but
that is the most absurd shit in the world.
if that's the case, why is he still posting drawings?
Oh my god. Oh, you know what? He tries to like avoid saying, "Oh yeah, I'm not dating her, but I'll still make fan art of her with me." But it's like, that seems like you really want to date her. Is that it? Is that it? Are you trying to just hide that from us? I don't know, man. If you say yes, I can commend you for being honest, but it doesn't seem like you're being honest to this guy. I don't know.
With her. Confused, I asked him if he was not dating Stella anymore, to which he said no. But when I asked him why, he quickly retracted his statement by saying, I mean yes, she my girlfriend Elizabeth. I asked him who the f*** was Elizabeth. He sent me this drawing of his OC with, I guess, Elizabeth. And then I asked him why did he break up with
Oh, is he just trying to cover his ass? Or is this just another underage fictional OC that he just made up? I don't know. I feel like he's doing a lot of backtracking here.
Stella, to which he responded, no, I have a girlfriend, Stella Zhao.
Okay, you just said that you broke up with her and you're just like, oh, but I have a girlfriend. But where the fuck did This guy is not making any sense. There is just no way. Is this someone you can actually reason with? Is this what is his logic here? Does he actually have a reasonable mentality? I don't understand.
Lost. First Jacob says he's not dating Stella, then suddenly he's with Elizabeth, and then out of nowhere he's back with Stella again.
He's cheating on her with another fictional character. With another fictional minor. Oh, no, it's okay. If he actually says, oh, but they're both my girlfriends, you know what? No, that's not based. That's not based. They're children. But if it was adults, then that's based because they're both. I'm already in hot water here. Don't twist it.
Trying to get answers out of this guy is basically impossible.
I don't even think you can even interrogate this guy. He'll just give you a different answer every single time, man. It's just like, what's your favorite color? Red. But okay, what's your second favorite color? Red. But I thought your first favorite color was red. No, it's blue. Okay, then what's your third favorite color? Oh, but didn't I tell you it was blue? Then do you still like red? No, why do you think I don't like red? Like that's trying to interrogate him. That's what I'm trying to understand here. And by the way, we got Retro Games for a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. How does bro break up with a fictional character? It makes no sense. I'm paying more money for this guy's soul because he needs a lot of help. He's really not making any sense here. Yeah, what color is a carrot? Oh, blue. But normally carrots are orange. No, I say they're purple. But why'd you say it was blue? Yeah, it is blue. Where'd you get purple from? But I already did say it was purple. Can you imagine trying to like be in a conversation with someone like that? It's like, even something mundane is like, hey, did you do the laundry this morning? It's like, what laundry? You know, laundry that we had to do this morning. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the laundry. Okay, but do you want to do the laundry? Yeah, but I already did the laundry. But I thought you said you forgot. What do you mean I forgot? I didn't do the laundry. That's the same. That's pretty much what it is. 62 IQ. That's the Wings of Redemption intelligence right there.
But to be fair, it's probably because Jacob suffers from some sort that, of course. It's just my speculation.
Yeah, but it's like... Yeah, but it's like, even if you don't know what you're thinking, it's like, pick a topic and stick with it, bro. It's... Why do you keep changing your story? It seems like to me that you're lying. If you're being honest, like, that's one thing, but it's like, this guy is just switching topics. This guy either does not know what the hell he's talking about, or he just actually... Or this guy just actually just lying to cover his ass. He's like saying like, oh, is this guy pressuring me into thinking that, is this random guy pressuring me to thinking, oh, if I'm dating Stella, am I gonna get caught in 4K? Am I gonna be on TCAP? Is this guy secretly Chris Hansen? Am I gonna be just like EDP 445? So he's changing his story. But I feel like, I don't know, man. That's the thing. People who are not right in the head, who are this easy of a target, they shouldn't be on the internet, you know? Just for their own safety, you know? Isn't she 12? Uh-oh. Oh, no! Oh, no! He did not just say that. But... Hear me out. No, we are not hearing you out. She is 12, sir. What is this guy? What is this dude actually on? What the fuck?
Instead of finishing his sentence, Jacob sent me some random fan art of Ronnie Ann and Stella fighting over Lincoln, which wasn't even his. It wasn't.
Oh yeah, he dodged his reason, of course. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He got his hand caught in the cookie jar, chat.
I completely gave up on talking to Jacob and decided to dig deeper into his account.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Oh, come on. He actually made an alt for Stella, really. Okay, chat, let me ask you a question, though. Thank God these characters are fictional, but let me ask you guys an important question. What do you think would happen if for somehow, some way or somehow, these fictional characters were somehow real people? Would you say this about someone like, I don't know, a real person from like, I don't know, like an actress or someone from like a show? Like, you wouldn't say this to, like, you wouldn't make fan art of, like, a child who's real, right? You know, there are some people that actually made fan art of Keemstar's daughter, or something like that. The guy was like, he bought fan art from, like, this fucking creep from Keemstar's daughter, but it's like, Keemstar was furious. Keemstar wanted to beat this guy's ass. This is not something to mess around with. You don't fuck with a guy's kids, you know? Never. Absolutely not. And by the way, we got Retro Games with another $2. Thank you so much. Blood is role-playing with alts. Uh-oh. He's going to be talking to himself online. Now, is this something normal? I don't think so. I don't think I would ever create a second account unless it was something completely different. And I would never be commenting on my own posts, just talking to myself, right? Yeah, I'm aware Chris Tyson has done that. She's bought fan art of, like, fucking guys that were, like, making creep art. Yeah, that I'm aware about that. That's why Chris Tyson got a lot of shit, right? Thing is, why didn't anybody see these red flags before? I don't get it. Sunny V2 warned us that Chris Tyson is a danger, and nobody believed him. Now, say what you want about Sunny V2, but he was right, okay? Sunny V2 was right. Let's continue.
Enough on its own, but it gets even sadder when you realize it's probably Jacob running these accounts as well.
Well, yeah, I run Xplodin Film as well, but I'm not commenting on the Xplodinapple videos on Xplodin Film, talking to myself and then replying to myself on Xplodinapple. Like, I don't have a reason to do that. I have better things to do than commenting on my own posts just talking to myself. Like, if you want to do that just to pass the time, then fine. I don't care. But it's like, that's not something I would do, you know?
Really similar to his, with the same kind of barely comprehensible messages that make no sense half the time. Jacob probably uses
Oh God.
to roleplay with himself.
Who even is this girl anyway? Stella from the Loud House. I have no idea what even... I know about the Loud House, but I don't know anything about the Loud House. I assume that this girl is supposedly a side character of the main cast. But if so, it's like, if this is a side character, then like, why are you so infatuated, you know? Speaking of side characters in cartoons, there's going to be an interesting one coming up after this video. Stay tuned.
Pretending that the real Stella from the Loud House is actually talking to him. I guess Jacob doesn't know you can now have an AI girlfriend based on a real cartoon character.
Oh, come on. Is he actually going to generate AI art of Stella with him, with AI? You're like, he's just going to skip the fact that he's not even drawing it himself. He's just going to get a computer to draw his, you know, cheese pizza art for him. Like, come on, man. He's lazy. And by the way, we got retro games for a membership. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Apple Tree. Big support. Thank you so much. You're a legend.
Give him a lot of effort. There's nothing particularly interesting about this account, though.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to shit on someone's art, but I feel like an AI would do a better job at creating art than this. I'm just saying.
Are just the Loud House characters showing off their Android phones, which is oddly specific.
What is he doing? A sponsorship? Why Android phones specifically? did they team up with T-Mobile? It's like, hey, let's partner with this weirdo. let's get his underage fictional characters to advertise their phones for us. Why? Why does this exist?
At least I hope so. After not getting the answer I wanted from Jacob, I decided to go investigate his DeviantArt account.
Oh no.
There I would be able to find the
Uh-oh. Oh god. We're gonna get into shit right now.
Well, I did not find the answer, but I did find a shit ton of...
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Chat! No! Cover your eyes! What the fuck? What? Okay, I take back everything I said about this guy. That you can't defend that. You can't defend this. That is so fucking disgusting. And by the way, we got Retro Games who gifted a sub. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much for gifting that membership. I appreciate that. Let's get this shit off my screen, please. I don't want to see Judy Hopps with big boobs.
Where he likes to put golden hubcaps, like those things that cover tires on cars, over the asses and boobs of the...
Why? Why?
Be more specific than this. Jacob also enjoys engaging in roleplay with other users in the comments of his own posts.
Okay, yep, I lost all respect for this guy. There's no defending this. That is fucking gross. No, no, no. Fuck off.
Lola.
Hello, Lola. Hi. You have such a big ass.
Yes.
Do you eat too many burgers?
Yeah.
Looks like they made your butt grow.
How old is Lola? Oh my god, that's the kid! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Okay. Yeah, that you can't. Okay, I can't defend this anymore. That is sick. There's no way anybody would approve of this. This guy also needs Jesus. And by the way, we got Retro Games for gifting another sub to Tiger Shark. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude. Fuck. Oh, we're really into the worst parts of the video now. It came across like, how did we get from, oh, we're so innocent, la 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 la, oh, we're doing all this, and then all of a sudden, cheese pizza. Does DeviantArt actually approve of this? I wasn't defending this, no. I was giving the guy the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't know any better. But after looking at that, I was just like, yeah, this dude might be a lost cause. I was like, okay, no. I just got proved wrong right there.
Overall, Jacob's DeviantArt profile is full of hand-drawn art that's probably traced from someone else's work, packed with obese men.
Oh no! Come on! Why do I have to watch all these weirdos? And by the way, we got Tragic with Magic for a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. This guy actually has autism diagnosis, but he didn't get treatment for it. So now he's out here doing stuff, but half of my autism community is like this, unfortunately. All I can say to that is, if they're actually into this type of shit, stop it. Get some help. This is nasty. This is some nasty shit. Nobody wants to see this. I don't want to see this. It got to the point where I had to skip parts of the video because I don't want to look at that. That was vile.
In the comments. So basically just an ordinary DeviantArt gallery.
I mean, if they're like this now, imagine what they're going to be like in 20 years. Are they still going to be attracted to these kids in the next 20 or 30 years? If they happen to live that long? I hope not.
Sadly, I wasn't able to find the exact reason behind Jacob's fixation on Stella, but honestly, there probably isn't one. People like Jacob, who clearly struggle with some mental problems and also don't get much real-life interaction, often end up getting attached to fictional...
Just imagine if, like, this guy's family sees this. Imagine if, like, you know, if his mom or dad or his, like, cousin or his aunt or uncle sees that page. Him shipping himself with, like, children. Would you call that out or would you let this slide? Imagine you were related to this guy. Would you want to actually try to help him and say, hey, stop posting this shit. It makes you look like a creep. Stop posting artwork of cheese pizza. Stop drawing it either. Would you approve of that if you were related to this? I wouldn't. I don't think so.
Instead, building relationships with...
But unfortunately, I feel like that's a lot of people in the Loud House community, which is why I'm just like looking at this as like, why? Like, what are these people even thinking, you know?
Make up for the ones they weren't able to make in real life. He is also terminally on...
Oh, shit. Did I even want to finish this video? What was even his conclusion? What was him, like, saying, like, oh, well, there's just going to be more and more of these creeps. Like, I'm aware. That's why I keep covering this guy. That's why I keep covering these weirdos.
Fictional characters instead, building relationships with them to make up for the ones they weren't able to make in real life. He is also terminally online.
So just because you can't find a relationship in real life, does that excuse you from creating weird artwork and cheese pizza of fictional characters that are underage? Does that justify it? I don't think so. Never heard anything like that. That is the most wild justification I've ever heard of someone saying that shit ever. I just legit think they don't know any better. But at the same time, it's like, why hasn't anybody stepped in to do something about this yet? To the point where, like, this is for anybody to see on the internet. Good lord, man.
As much as this whole whole situation is weird and creepy, he's just some random guy on the internet who clearly isn't well and needs some help. Making fun of his posts is one thing, but don't go out of your way to harass him.
Look, I'm not going out of my way to harass him, okay? I don't condone that, okay? I don't condone harassing. I don't condone doxing. I don't condone any of that shit. All I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna say, like, okay, I'm pointing and laughing at this guy. He is a weirdo. I'm moving on. I'm not gonna go into any more than that. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I see you. You're weird. Goodbye. That's it. But I don't know. It's so fucking. Some of these people are just so gross to the point where it's like it's beyond return for them. Unless they went out of their way to delete all that shit, like delete the entire DeviantArt page, delete all of like the cheese pizza stuff that you see on the threads, right? Just get rid of all of that, and maybe you could be on the right path to being a normal person. All this will probably die down in maybe a couple of years. People will forget who the fuck this guy is, and then people will just move on. They'll give him a chance to become a better person, but the more it's on here, the worse it's going to get. And by the way, we got Tragic with Magic for a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. I never got treatment for your autism, but I was never like this, but I am getting medication for it. You know, that's completely fine. And I'm glad you're doing a lot better, but it's just, it doesn't even matter. It's like, it's not even about autism. Not even talking about that. Autism aside, regardless, it's about choices that you make on what you do on the internet. And if it's bad choices, you're gonna pay the price for it, just like everybody else on the internet does. Regardless if you have a mental disability or anything like that, it doesn't excuse you from your actions, you know? You can't just go out and shoot somebody and then blame autism because you killed somebody. That's not how that works. It's really the same thing. You gotta be held accountable for what you do on the internet. It's really the thing. It's like, I think anybody, I don't think I'm out of line when I'm explaining this, you know? Okay. Well, speaking of which, then it gets worse from here, okay? You thought the surface level of weirdos that simp for characters is kind of weird, and it's just like, okay, sure. Like, you know, they're weird, but at least they're not harmless, right? They're not harmless, right? You should see this video. It gets worse.
A man so obsessed with cartoons that he once threatened.
This is made by Peepzilla. Oh boy. So, oh god, that was a goated intro right there, but okay, chat. So you understand this, that now we're getting into the realm of people who are really, really fucked in the head to the point where they actually want to hurt people. Now, simping for an underage character is one thing, but this guy takes it to the extreme. Do you guys know who I'm referring to? This is a character from Dexter's Laboratory, and it's a side character. Just like how the other guy was obsessed with a Loud House side character. This is a side character that's so obscure, almost nobody has heard of her. She was only like in a few episodes, and that's it. And I'm just trying to get back into watching Dexter's Lab. But it's like, I almost never see this character. I didn't even know what her name was until I watched this video. So it gets twisted. It really does.
Cartoons that he once threatened to assault the director's wife, all because his favorite cartoon character died in a show.
Did you just hear that? He threatened a director's wife over a cartoon. This is not someone that can be reasoned with very nicely. No, it's actually quite the opposite.
His love for 2D characters gets weirder the more you look into it. He confessed to have wet dreams about Pebble and the Penguin, and even had a crush on the snake from Kung Fu.
It's either ironic or unironic that people are down bad for the Viper from Kung Fu Panda. think there's obvious reasons why, but I'm not saying I do, but it's like, why do so many people simp for her specifically? That is a snake, sir.
He's 21 years old, by the way. But what really made Tim's online presence creepy was his obsession with underage cartoons.
Uh-oh.
Most notably, Lily from Dexter's Lab, who he wanted to marry.
Oh, come on.
Movie about her. Whenever people called him out for being a pedo.
Yep, that's right. Her name is Lily. And that's Dee Dee's. You can tell that's Dee Dee's friends because her name rhymes with Dee Dee. Ah, you see what they did there? Funny joke, right? They all wear ballerina dresses. So they must all have a similar name. There you go. But this guy sees her as more than just a side character. Uh-oh. How much louder do you want me to make this, for fuck's sakes? What are you guys, deaf?
Today we're gonna have a look at the story of Timothy Robert Mackenzie, one of the most disturbing and delusional lolcows on the internet, better known as Timbox.
How the hell did they get this information about him?
In Baltimore.
This is like the most obscure lolcow I've ever seen.
Because of this, he would develop a very quiet personality and would spend a lot of time home watching TV. And that will later explain his insane obsession with characters from Cartoon Network shows like The Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, or love of his life, Lily from Dexter's Lab. An underage 2D character who
Did he actually enjoy the Powerpuff Girls 2016? If he did, that's all I need to know about this guy. Replay that scene? Do I have to? What the fuck? So I got a bit of that information. He was born in 91. So that would make this guy over 30. He's probably 33 today. Does he still have these obsessions?
sending death threats or being straight up racist.
Oh! Oh, I missed that. He drops hard R's there too. Oh, wow. Now you really know what type of person this guy is. Whoa, buddy.
Today we're gonna have a look at the story of Timothy Robert Mackenzie, one of the most disturbing and delusional lolcows on the internet, better known as Timbox. Timothy was born on the May of 19...
I like this animation too. It's like, this guy's editing is amazing.
Baltimore, and was diagnosed with Asperger's when he was just a little kid.
Okay, Asperger's, got it. I missed that part.
Spent a lot of time home watching TV, and that will later explain his insane obsession with characters from Cartoon Network shows like The Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, or love of his life, Lily from Dexter's Lab. Timothy's heart.
Why? Why would you make videos of this? Oh my god! Why would you think this would be okay either? What the fuck? Gross! Gross! Sorry about that. Oh! Gross! By the way, we got retro games with another $2. React to Futuristic Hub. That'd be interesting for a show. I don't know, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. That sounds actually pretty interesting.
And Timothy did in fact post some very disturbing things about her online. He also became kinda racist, but we will talk about that a little later. Due to his autism...
What? Come on. Why are all these guys draw the exact same fucking thing? Like, are you kidding me, bro? Dude. This is a character, a side character from Dexter's Lab, okay? And she's a child. Why do you think any of this is okay?
Much care of him, basically. He didn't really develop any social skills, and he didn't make any friends in school, which only made matters worse. He wasn't able to talk at all until he was like 7 years old, and due to his condition, he was able to finish school only when he was 21. We don't really know much.
High school at 21? That I kind of feel sorry for, but at the same time, we were just watching clips of like artwork of her sexualizing Dee Dee's friend, which I don't like that. We were just at 96 viewers. Can we get 100 tonight, guys? Let's go if we get 100 viewers. 100 organic viewers, let's go.
That he later deleted, sadly. We know that he really didn't like studying. Instead, he was actively trying trying to impress girls. And he
wait. Oh no.
because all his childhood
Oh no.
completely from Dexter.
Oh no. Is that why he finished high school so late? Was because all he wanted to do was creep up on the high school girls? Are you fucking kidding me? It's not because he wasn't academically... Was he actually just failing the classes on purpose so he could prey on the girls? What? No. Please tell me that what I'm saying is a lie. Please disprove me. Please disprove me, video.
And showing them his knowledge about dinosaurs. He's also hyper-fixated on those as well.
You guys.
Look, there's nothing wrong with talking about dinosaurs. I think dinosaurs are based. But I don't think any girls want to hear about dinosaurs, okay?
Well, Susan.
These are real people, by the way. He is filming these people without their permission.
I've been watching Dexter's Laboratory and the Powerpuff Girls and Cartoon Network and ever over 10 years. And I've been hitting it with I've been hitting
This is sick. These poor people, it's like... Leave them alone, sir. I don't think you have permission to film these people. This is so twisted, bro. This poor girl. You can tell she is not comfortable. Both of them, both the boy and the girl in that video, they are not comfortable being filmed. They are so uneasy. They're just like, they're pretending to be smiling like, oh, why is that guy filming us? Oh, what is he capable of doing? Is he gonna try and hurt us? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's scary, bro. If I was in that situation, I'm just like, what? Who the fuck is this guy?
But you gotta understand that due to his autism, he really had a rough time growing up. So those obsessions are kinda understandable. I don't know why exactly that happened.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain why he was filming that girl. Like, nothing can excuse that. What the fuck what is wrong with people, man? Really? Really? I don't have to explain that. Why that's so stupid. You already know.
Thought he's a god or something. He thought if Albert Einstein or Nikola Tesla had autism and were super successful, then how come he cannot date Stacy that we saw in the video? So some awkward flirting soon transitioned to low-key sexual harassment, and that ended up in everyone avoiding Tim in school at all costs, which only made it harder for him to learn how to act around people. And his ego made him think that for whatever reason...
Was this guy, like, ever, like, treated for this as a... I mean, that's kind of the problem, is, like, they don't catch these problems early on, and then sometimes this shit ends up happening. It's like the parents didn't step in to help him? Like, nothing? What the fuck, dude?
He's a writer and a movie producer. Tim Boggs would be very interested in films, but nor teachers or his classmates really cared, and they didn't take him seriously. That made him really want to become a movie producer, as he wanted to prove that even though he's autistic, he can achieve big things regardless. Which is a great message, of course. I would be really glad if that was the case for Tim. However, it really wasn't. He created what he...
Dude, do you know how hard it is to be a director? In the modern day, perhaps? Now, this was his plan. This was his plan to revive Dexter's Laboratory, or whatever the fuck this is. It looks like a giant collaboration with the Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory characters, and a bunch of dinosaurs. That's it. And he was basically... So long story short, this video is going to explain. But this guy wanted to push this project onto actual directors, and they wanted the directors to film this project for him with nothing in return. He was just like, he pings these people on social media to do this. It's like, do my thing, make my movie. And what do you like? Of course they're not going to do it. They're not. Directors don't really give the average person the time of day. But honestly, this guy took it personally, and you'll see what happens.
Antique masterpiece. And this is the script for the movie he wrote. The movie's about everything he likes. Dinosaurs, Dexter's Lab, Lily, and Asian girls. Tim Boggs...
They really had to, like... Wow. So he's like... You really have to separate Lily and Asian girls. I think they're both in the same category. They're both Asian, okay? I get it. We get it. You don't have to separate them.
Wrote the next Interstellar, but it was a slop pretty much. In the movie, Dexter and Lily are on some weird Lord of the Rings quest. They have to go to Mordor.
He pointed out just Asian specifically.
Powerpuff Girls and Avatar for whatever reason. They steal Lily from Dexter, and then Tim Box travels from Timboxia. Yeah, that's the real thing apparently, to save Lily. And Dark Lord
Just say girls in general. Why do they have to point out that he's Asian? I think that, unfortunately, that is the truth. He would not care about any of the girls unless they were Asian. That's kind of the dark truth. Sure, you could call it racist, but that's what he wanted. Bro knows what he wants, at least.
Who's the main villain, then becomes transgender. And at the end,
what's up, Daggy?
Tim Box has intercourse with some Amy Jane. I tried to Google her, but I got no results, so...
Amy Jane. How do I know this is not a real person? That this is also another victim of this guy's, like, creepy sexual harassment. How do I know this? Maybe you can't find who she is because maybe she wants to protect her identity. Have you ever thought about that? This is like what Megan wanted to do to avoid Chris Chan. But unfortunately, it was kind of too late. The internet kind of spread it around like wildfire, right?
At the end, to celebrate, I guess, Tim Box has intercourse with some Amy Jane.
Oh yeah, the villain of Dexter's Lab wasn't that his name was Mandark, I think.
Amy Jane is. And this whole thing goes on for 8 hours. Now, to be able to make this movie, Tim Box needed someone to fund it, and he
he wanted to make this movie, but he was broke. So that's why he was begging the directors to do it. He wanted his budget to be $1 billion to make this animated movie. Realistically, do you think any of this is going to happen? I don't think so, bro.
$1 billion.
He wanted $865 million for this epic blockbuster. Not to mention that Dexter's Lab and the Powerpuff Girls are both protected by Warner Brothers. This is not even his, these aren't even his characters. This is not like, these IPs are like... Is the audio meant to come from the TV? Why, is it that quiet? What the fuck? You guys actually can't hear this?
Fantastic ideas come true. I wish someone did fund this, because now I really want to know who this Amy Jane is.
Do you hear it?
So you understand how absurd this sum is, Lord of the Rings trilogy costed 300 million USD to make, and Timothy over here is asking for almost 1 billion. We can find similarities here with Chris Chan.
Is the audio actually coming from my webcam? Really? That's the problem? Fuck, how long has that been going on? Desktop audio. No, it's default. I'll put it through with speakers. Maybe that will sound better. How the hell? Like, why did the audio just fuck up?
Of making a project, but
it's supposed to be loud, but here, I'll turn it up.
And on the way they fight Samurai Jack, Powerpuff Girls, and Avatar for whatever reason. They steal
How's that?
And then Tim Box travels from Timboxia. Yeah, that's the real thing apparently, to save Lily. And Dark Lord Mandark, who's the main villain, then becomes transgender. And at the end, to celebrate, I guess, Tim Box has intercourse with some Amy Jane. I tried to Google her, but I got no results, so I have no clue who this Amy Jane is. And this whole thing goes on for 8 hours. Now, to be able to make this movie, Tim Box needed someone to fund it, and he requested a humble sum of almost $1 billion.
Jesus Christ. $1 billion.
Now I really want to know who this Amy Jane is. Just so you understand how absurd this sum is, Lord of the Rings trilogy costed 300 million USD to make, and Timothy over here is asking for...
Now you're struggling to hear me. Oh, you know what? Because I made the desktop audio so loud. Here, let me turn it back to the original thing. There you go. Now it should fix it.
We can find similarities here with Chris Chan. Both Tim Box and Chris have big ideas of making a project, but it's just a little bit delusional and nobody takes him seriously. However, Tim Box trusted the idea so much that he spent
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is not how you do this, buddy. You think these directors would actually give you the time that... Oh, it's quiet now? Fuck. Oh, I can't find the center. I can't find the center of this. How's this? The original audio just sounds weird. Fuck. Here, I'll turn it back up.
And Tim Box insisted on them working together, so they would bring Dexter's Odyssey to life. He also thought Dexter's Odyssey trilogy would likely even...
It's probably because of the mic.
Dan then posted a letter he got from Tim Box on his social media. And in this letter, we can see that Timothy doesn't even consider a possibility that his movie, Dexter's Odyssey, maybe isn't the greatest movie ever. Timothy truly believes he was given...
So, I just muted myself just so you guys could listen to the video. But it's like, who in the right mind would ever accept this pitch? These IPs do not belong to them. And it's just like, I don't know what the hell you guys are even thinking. It actually does sound much better. Okay, well, there you go. I mean, I'm trying my best. I don't know why it sounded like that. It was like, I think it was just default audio. But, I mean, as long as you guys were able to hear it, it was okay. I guess that's okay, but I don't know. It's been a while since I've last done these shows. I'm gonna make these better. Don't worry.
Goldwasser a chance of his life, but Dan wasn't the only one who blocked Timothy. Essentially,
he got blocked by everybody. Holy shit! Wow. Yeah, this is like if Sega was accepting a Sonichu movie. It's like, they want nothing to do with that shit. What do you want about?
So, including Chris Battle, who stands behind all of the Timothy's favorite cartoons. Tim Box basically spammed everyone, telling them that Dexter's Odyssey is something they have to work on. But the reason why everyone blocked Timothy wasn't just him being annoying and delusional. The real reason was Tim Box's...
So these directors probably saw the shit that he posts and think, okay, this dude is actually insane. I'm gonna block this guy. Which, hey, that's reasonable, right? That's a reasonable reaction. But the fact is, no, I'm getting Xbox messages. That's probably not you. But yeah, I think anybody with a brain kind of knows that, you know?
Online behavior. Remember that character I talked about earlier, Lily? Well, Timothy liked Lily a little too much. I love you. I love you, Lily.
This sounds like a fucking serial killer. Am I right? This sounds like someone who's like observing someone from a distance. Like, oh, I'm gonna get you, my pretty. I'm gonna get you. It's like that. It's the same. It's the same vibe, man. It's so weird. This is super fucking creepy.
Lily is the love of Tim Box's life. She was a character in Dexter's Lab who appeared in only a few episodes. But despite that, Lily means world to Timothy. It's a girl of his dreams. Here you can see Timothy and Lily hanging out in a dinosaur museum. And yeah, he photoshopped it himself.
Honestly, what the fuck, man? Can I call this based or probably not? I don't know.
Lily is having a heartburn. This is also Tim's work, by the way. And here is Lily. Well, yeah, I think you get it. Timothy sees Lily as a girl of the highest rank. She's pure, she's very feminine, and according to Timothy, she also has perfect body shape. Timothy even dreamed of having kids with her to create a perfect race, with a little girl from a cartoon. Tim Box is attracted to little girls with Asian features, and maybe not just the pixelated ones, as we saw in the recording where he was...
Yeah, you can't defend this. Like, it gets to the point where it's like... It gets to the point where it's like he's actually harassing like real Asian girls. And it's like, okay, obsessing over fictional characters, that's one thing. But then it gets into the point where it's like you're into reality and you're trying to sexually harass these real girls. And it's just like, that's a big no-no, sir. You can't do that. This is serial killer vibes, you know?
He repeatedly talked made a whole tier list of kids he would adopt. And you might think he's joking or
Do not let this man adopt a kid. Absolutely not. No.
something. Well, okay, what's this then? Yeah, this is his drawing.
Yeah, I'm skipping that. Nope.
Farms. Maybe Tim doesn't fully understand that being attracted to kids isn't really okay. From what I've read online, some people with autism may show signs of PDF behavior because they themselves haven't fully developed yet, and so they may feel more like kids. And that could also explain why they might be attracted to kids. Now, I'm not a doctor nor a psychologist, so I might be wrong, but I think this should be taken into accountability. However, that doesn't make Tim
Oh no, he would never accept accountability. Absolutely not. It would just be like, he thinks he's always in the right. It's like, if no one wants to do his movie where he's like preying on women, wanting Dexter's Lab characters, being obsessed with that Lily girl, and then it's just like, how dare you block me, sir? I'm gonna hurt your family. That's exactly what's gonna happen after this. You guys are gonna see it. He gets violent. Where this guy sounds like he needs to be put in a cage. It really does. It's twisted. It's crazy. Yeah, the parents are absolutely to blame. It's insane.
Fox's behavior online okay. It maybe explains why he does it, but it doesn't give him a free pass to proudly talk about creating a perfect race with an underage girl from a cartoon. After some
What the fuck? He wants to make the superior race with underage cartoon. Is this guy a social? Is this guy a fucking Nazi? What the fuck? Okay, I don't think you can defend that. I don't think this guy is a good person. I really don't think so. I really can't defend this.
And pretty much everyone who is associated in the production of Dexter's Lab has blocked Timothy, including the illustrator of Tim Box's favorite cartoons, Chris Battle, since he spammed everyone to work on Dexter's Odyssey with him. But the main reason was his online behavior. Timothy very passionately
Filthy. Wow. Seriously? Okay, yep. This is kind of a shitty human being. So, chat. There's really no defending him at this point where... what are the horrible things he's done? He's like a racist. He's I guess supposedly a white supremacist. He preys on underage fictional characters. And he preys on real underage people. And it's been proven time and time again he is an absolute menace. Oh, and also he harasses people online. That's the nice icing on the shitstorm sundae, you know? Let the parents raise him like candy corn. Oh my god. Oh my god.
He claims that filthy browner kids stole and destroyed his original ideas. And he also really liked to discuss topics of 9/11 and how it destroyed an American dream. Whatever that means, like it.
He was a secret fan of Al Qaeda. Okay. Is there anything redeemable about this guy, like, at all? It's just bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. It's like, okay, I think we have this, like, I think it's a little, okay, I think we got to the worst. It's like, oh, but he also did this stuff. It's like, oh god, no, why? It just never ends, you know?
Generally don't know what that means. Whatever Toonbox does is with the end goal to promote Dexter's Odyssey.
Yeah, I've heard of Daniel Larson. He was also a menace.
And for that, everyone laughs at him, and then he gets blocked or banned.
Yep, you are canceled and banned.
The only place where he isn't banned yet is DeviantArt, Reddit, and Twitter, where he actually posts till this day. And I guess he realized that obsessing over a little Asian cartoon girl isn't really healthy, so now his new waifu is this mouse girl from American Tail. Dear DeviantArt, I have to deactivate my Twitter/X account once again, and for the very I have no idea what it means. Time. And why so? Because those hell-raising internet trolls kept on descending on my Twitter/ X account for the umpteenth time and attacked me over my obsession.
Wait, who is he writing this to? Dear DeviantArt, like, is he writing to his followers or is he writing to like the actual people behind the account? I don't even understand what the hell is even going on. You may also understand that I've been muting my microphone so you guys can listen to the video better, because I think partially why you guys have a hard time hearing the videos because the white noise coming from my microphone is probably why, and I'm trying my best to try and maybe get around that, but it may not be easy at all, you know?
With an American Tale's evil sister, Tanya Mauschkewitz, or the Feeble Goes West version of her, to be very specific. And don't you even dare call me the next Chris Chan.
Oh, so he knows who Chris Chan is. So, what? If the trolls get ahead of me, I'll... What? I don't even understand.
From now on. I'm an innocent, creative soul trying to find my place in the world, and not the internet. I have actually done nothing wrong to warrant such online attacks on me. Is there still any justice for autistic people anymore? If the trolls get ahead of me, I would be good in hell instead of heaven. What am I going to do now? Just stay.
I mean, I don't think having autism has anything to do with this. I think it's just the fact that you sound like a psychopath and you sound like a violent person. I think that's why people are questioning you. I don't even know, dude. That is... these are the type of people that use autism as a scapegoat. It's not about autism. It's about being it's about being a shitty human being.
From Twitter/X from now on, from Timbox129. Alright, and just 2 posts before this, he was talking about sexualizing of girls in cartoons, and not necessarily of age. And he...
Really? Like... I can't defend this. There's no way. There's no fucking way, guys. Wow.
Ended the post by saying, yeah, that's just my opinion, of course, you know. That's the only way to fight hate and troll.
Oh, it's just my opinion. Don't bash me. Don't bash my takes, but it's just my opinion. I'll say all this horrible shit, but hey, that's just my opinion. Don't blame me. What a fucking asshole, man. Absolute piece of shit.
Tim chose to play the victim card. You know, that works all the time, obviously. Just so all of you on the internet will probably know by now, the online portrait of me, myself and I, as this unhappy, sad, lonely, struggling, troublemaking, socially awkward and very predatory lolcow of a man on the autism spectrum is actually wrong. Nothing personal, internet, but I actually am a young man on the autism spectrum who actually loved life. Sure, I have had some ups and some downs and even some rough patches within or even outside of the internet or something, but I still do love a very good time. Happy emoji. And so...
I mean, this is just kind of crazy why he has to explain this. Like, he's not... nothing here actually... says he's taking accountability for what he said and did. No, he's just trying to just justify his horrible behavior online. It's just kind of sick, you know? It really is just so twisted. It's like, you really can't. You can't do this shit.
The online internet portrait of me, Timothy Robert Mackenzie, whom some of you online will know as Timbox, as this sad, lonely, unhappy, struggling, socially awkward, troublemaking, and even very predatory lolcow of men with autism is totally wrong. And end of line. Literally every second or third post, Timbox cries about how internet isn't treating him fair. It feels like he truly doesn't understand the concept.
Yeah, once again, they're always the victim. They never once take accountability for this shit. It's always they feel like they're in the wrong. They feel like they're being wronged by the internet, just because they're being called out by their scummy behavior. It's really everybody that like I've covered on this show so far. It's like not one person has ever been redeemed like that. You know, it's crazy. And I just realized I have my display capture still up, but it's okay. You guys probably just saw that. It's just another. It was when I showed the Jake Goldman. They're the same guy. They're both weird people.
When he found out that he's being talked about on 4chan, he started threatening them for whatever reason, thinking he's gonna stop them. However, that only added fuel to the fire, and they trolled him even more. They especially like to address his racist crash outs, where he would openly say that he hates black people, but you know, he just said the N-word, which is exactly how he would call all the trolls.
Yep. Best way to combat trolling is just by dropping the hard R. And he keep in mind that just 30 seconds ago, he just explained why he wasn't a bad person. Then he does something like this. Huh. Interesting. Tell me again about how good of a person you are as you're dropping the N-word. You see how this looks, you know?
So the 4chan too, by the way. I guess he must be a PewDiePie fan.
What a fucking
based. And just like Chris Chan, Timbox cannot deal with any form of criticism. For example, when he was told that Powerpuff Girls aren't as cool as he says, he sent death threats with zero hesitation. He often talked about destroying all the
Hey guys, who else you know actually... Anybody else you know actually sending death threats? Any names specifically? I know a few. Dan Sobel did that. Not to me, but people who he harassed. And there's documented proof about that. So, hey. This guy might be best friends with him. Who knows?
And even when people are genuinely trying to help him out, he still talks to them like they're subhumans or something. I think by looking at his screenshot, you can see exactly what I mean. And of course, as you might guess, he gets trolled even more because of the posts like this. Even people who genuinely support his creative ideas at first got some heat from Timbox as well. Man, you really gotta stop fantasizing over made-up characters like Lily. If you're going to continue this path, one day your imagination won't be enough, and in the end, you are going to do something that you will regret.
Yeah, that right there just sums up what I was trying to tell them. That sums up my take perfectly. Because if this guy is capable of being such a creep and a weirdo to people online, and you know, it gets kind of crazy that, like, you know, he has no problem with this, and it's like, fictional characters, yeah, that's one thing, but what if he takes it? Who's to say he doesn't take it to the next level and actually does this to people in real life? Because we have seen that he's been filming, like, girls in his high school, and it's like, we don't, not one time, like, no one thinks that's wrong at all. Like, really? I mean, we can see that he's capable of doing that, and he does look like, you know, he will do something like that. So I think this is kind of a wake-up call, a warning sign. We have to stop it before it's too late, you know? It's honestly scary. Like, someone has to step in before he does something horrible like that.
Alright, that's a valid take. Let's see how Timbox reacts. Shut the fuck up and leave me alone, you dickhead. Otherwise, I will destroy you. After some time, Timbox would...
Ah, yes. What a great way to respond to criticism. It wasn't even bad criticism. It wasn't even anything attacking him. It wasn't even trolling. It was just like giving him genuine advice. Like, please don't go down this path, man. And he's like, shut the fuck up. I will destroy you. I will hurt you. It's like, whoa. This is exactly why they were calling you out, dude. Like, you are not well. That is fucking crazy. Why? Like, why are you so angry, sir? What did people ever do to you to get you this mad? Why are you like this, sir?
They have his own page on Dramatica, which is a little Wikipedia for law.
I didn't even know Encyclopedia Dramatica even was a thing. I thought that was all shut down after the whole Chris Chan thing, but I guess it's still around? You could have fooled me. I don't know.
Basically. Here you can read about his weird attraction to kids, perversion, and any of his internet activity, basically. It was all there. Soon after his family found out about his site, they tried to take it down, but you know, what is what...
Oh, so they're not even trying to call him out on his disgusting behavior, so it's just like, oh, don't worry, son, we'll get rid of the trolls for you. Let's get mommy and daddy to delete your Encyclopedia Dramatica account. It's like, I think there's more important things than trying to take down a bunch of trolls. I think there's more important things in the matter than just taking down a page. They're not gonna say anything about this guy's behavior. They're not gonna say about anything he's posted online. They haven't seen any of that. They're working with the wrong narrative here. They're siding with the wrong side. It's insane. Who would actually defend this is fucking crazy. Now the parents decide to step in. Yeah, because it's obvious. It's like, oh, we don't want this happening to our son. Oh, the son thinks, oh, these people are bullying him online. Let's get this website taken down. Don't worry. There's a reason why that's on there. It's to document all the horrible shit he has done. And whether you like it or not, the internet is forever. 35 years old. 35 years old is actually insane. Wow. This is stuff Chris Chan did. Like, probably 20 years ago. And even there, like, his parents did not, like, side with him. His dad was, like, threatening to cut the internet down. They called him the internet lumberjack. They did not want any of that shit. It's like, sorry to say it, but if something's posted on there, all that shit you posted on there, it's unfortunately up there forever. You can try your best to hide it, but unfortunately there's someone out there that's going to keep that with him. And that's going to haunt you forever, man. That's the thing. If you even try to fix a mistake on the internet, it can only go so much, you know? That's why you got to be careful. Internet's forever.
Uploaded on the internet stays on there forever. And as time passed by, Timothy found new waifu. And this time, she's of age.
There we go. She is of age. Thank you. That's a step in the right direction. But even so, it's just like... you know what? That's exactly what happened. Instead of improving, like, that's exactly what happened to the Dan Sobel thing. The video I made about him being the Blue's Clues predator, instead of taking constructive criticism, instead of actually getting off the internet, he tries taking it down to silence me. And that is the opposite. Like, you know, if you try to take down a video that proves everything that's fact about you, you know, you can't silence the internet, man. That's just not going to work. And the internet's going to clap back and even harder. It's not pretty. It really isn't.
This is her. It's Ashi from a cartoon called Samurai Jack. In the cartoon, Jack and Ashi fall in love with each other. But Ashi betrays Jack, as turns out she's the daughter of Jack's enemy. And Timothy felt to be betrayed as well. Ashi is then killed, and that broke Tim completely. Timothy cries about her death every single day. He goes to DeviantArt and begs people to sign his petition to bring Ashi back, and so creators of the cartoon would resurrect Ashi. But people either didn't care or they just laughed at him. Timothy said that he
What the hell? So, like, this guy got so emotional about a fictional character's death, which, hey, that's understandable. Like, if you are attached to a character and then it dies, like, yeah, that sucks. Like, you feel it. But it's like, this guy's trying to protest, and like, this is his cartoon waifu, and he demands that these directors try and bring back Ashi, or whoever Samurai Jack's girlfriend was that died. It's like, magically bring her back to life with a one-up mushroom, and then the director's gonna be like, no, this is my story. It's like, what are you trying to prove, man? I don't understand.
That's the scriptwriter's decision to kill Ashi. However, deep inside of his soul, he wants to track him down, rape his wife and his daughters, and after he will kill him.
What the fuck? So this is real. This is actually real, chat. It's like, this guy he says he is capable of hurting this real life director, all because he killed off a character in a story. Now, is that mental illness, or I don't know what even to call it. It's why? What in your mind think this is okay to do? I don't understand. And if you guys are wondering why I'm muting my mic so much, is so you guys can watch the whole video without hearing the white noise in the background. That's really it.
For Ashi's death. A death of a cartoon character made Tim stalk and send death threats to everyone involved in production of the Samurai Jack cartoon. He even apologized to the voice actor of Ashi for masturbating to her character. His obsession with the cartoon
Why would you share that? Why the fuck would you ever tell anybody that? To the director of all people, like, oh, I'm so sorry, I touched myself to Osh. Why would you say that? You should keep that shit private. Nobody wants to know that. Why? Why would you tell anybody this, you goon-brained motherfucker?
Was so strong and powerful that production team had to address the situation and release a statement, as they were so tired from getting numerous petitions, messages, and...
Wait, so this guy clapped back at him indirectly. So it's like, I love Samurai Jack. I love Samurai Jack fans. Nevertheless, if you continue to badger me offline to sign a petition to change the ending, I'm gonna get a little testy. Oh, he got called out. Now, honestly, if that's your story and you want to stick to it, it's reasonable. You don't need anybody's approval to do what you need to do in a story if it's a good story. But it's like, this guy does not want any of it. It's like, oh, how dare you make fun of me? I'm going to send you death threats now. It's like, this is not well, man. Like, and he wonders why all these people block him. It's, you know, it's, all this is just like his own doing. All this shit that happens to him, he does this to himself. Like, holy, man, read the room a little bit. I guess you can't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be preying on those poor high school girls now, would you? Nah, you had to like graduate at high school at 21 years old because you couldn't stop gooning to the high school girls there. You failed class on purpose so you could prey on them. And, like, you're a fucking sicko, bro. Oh my god.
Whatnot, but that just made Timothy more angry. And at the end of the day, he declared a goddamn war to the director of the cartoon, Tartakovsky. He threatened his family, his friends, colleagues. Well, yeah, all that just to look like a complete idiot. And all because of love to...
I mean, you could argue that he always looked like a complete idiot, even before he even touched that keyboard. Let's be honest here. This man is full of so much hate, so much, like, violence in his heart. Like, this dude needs to be put in a cage. I don't know what to tell you. It's just like, do I have to explain this? How unwell this dude is. This guy's also a piece of shit as well. Like, I feel no sympathy for this guy. It doesn't matter if he has a mental illness. There, I said it.
Character made from pixels. And I think the best way to end the story is to read how Tim Box actually sees himself in the situation. Stop it, you assholes. I'm all right. I'm not an animal. I'm not a faggot. And I'm not even an acne-ridden pig idiot moron either. I'm just an autistic, intelligent, and good young man. And so, I ask you kindly, would you please stop mocking me ever and stop calling me names that my family and I don't like. Ever.
Gee, I wonder why people compare you to Chris Chan. I wonder. Whoa. Like, this guy doesn't even come out with, like, something, like, reasonable anyway. It's like, it's all threats with this guy. He has nothing else to pull up from his sleeve. It's always threats. It's either racial slurs, homophobic slurs, anything. Anything that make him feel powerful, he will do. If this guy, like, if you were in the same room with this guy, he would probably try to hurt you. That's how dangerous this guy sounds. This guy's a psychopath.
Ever, and like thousands expression marks. So somewhere in this video I asked you guys if you think it's okay to let's...
Jeez, and it's like, wow. I wonder why he's such an easy target for trolling. It's not like I made this point before where, you know, if you're such an easy target and like, this guy needs to be monitored by like, by like his parents or anything. I mean, he shouldn't. He's 35 years old. He should know better, but it's like, you know, everybody that I covered on this stream so far does not know what the fuck they're doing on the internet. I don't know what to tell you. It is honestly, this guy is like, I can laugh at the other guys fine, but this guy is genuinely scary, you know?
Some behavior slide when you're autistic. I think writing fan fictions about watch your favorite cartoon characters is fine to an extent. However, I feel like threatening to rape someone's wife and kids, sending death threats and stalking people because your pixel waifu died in a show, you know, isn't really cool. It's not okay. Also, publicly stating that you would go down on some 12-year-old girl from a cartoon.
Well, I don't understand this either. It's like he does all this and then cries that he's the victim. It's like, bro, are you this badass psychopath that you claim to be? That, oh, I'm this tough guy on the internet, don't mess with me. And then all of a sudden, it's just like, and then he's just like, oh, leave me alone. You guys are such bullies. It's like, come on, you can't be both, man. That's some pussy shit. It means you can dish it out, but you can't take it. Welcome to the internet. It's as brutal as it can get. I feel no sympathy, man.
That's some insane PDF behavior. And you can argue that it's just a cartoon, it's harmless. I feel like if a person has these thoughts at all, it doesn't really matter if it's cartoon or not. It's very disturbing. And I think that barrier between cartoon and reality is not a big actually. It's rather pretty small. So I would put Tim on a watch list or something. Sure, we can laugh at Tim Box, but I think a lot of stuff he posts online is very disturbing. Autism or not, I don't think this should be tolerated. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you for watching this video.
Okay, so where do I even begin? This is a lot to uncover. It's like, wow. Well, there's like, I can't believe how shameless some guy can actually be when it comes to this. Like, for the fact is, he doesn't even try to hide that this dude is a monster. He says he wants to, like, you know, he wants to do horrible things to this director's wife over the internet. Okay, that's bad. He's attracted to fictional characters, which is real, which some people will say it's bad. Yes, I agree, it's bad. But at least they're fictional, right? And that's one thing. If it was just only the fictional guys, like, it's still bad, but it wouldn't be, there would be no potential to harm someone like that in the real world. This guy looks like he can potentially harm someone in the real world. And that's the thing, is like, how the fuck can you just do all of this stuff and think you're in the right? And then when you get called out, you just instantly clap back and then just make your situation worse. That's the thing about it. It's like this guy, it's just an endless cycle with this guy. Unless he changes up his tactics. I don't even know if this guy is even still around. I hope he isn't. Because I hope he actually is getting the help he needs. Because this is some twisted shit right there. I've never seen somebody this fucking vile before in my life. Like, never have I ever covered someone this bad. But unfortunately, there's people like that on the internet all the time. And it's just like, holy shit. It's... Imagine, like I said with the other guy, imagine being related to this guy and seeing this guy threaten these people. Like, filming these high school girls. It's just like, what the fuck are you even doing? I don't even want to be associated with this guy. It's like, holy shit. This is the most twisted thing. Wow. I mean, unfortunately, there is a lot of horrible people, but there's also a lot of good people. But we have to call out the bad people, you know? He needs prison. Unfortunately, with some people, it's like prison's not enough, you know? It's really what it is. But that was kind of my segment with the simping for underage characters. But hey, let's do something lighthearted, chat. You wanna see something fun? This is all doom and gloom, but this was just kind of a controversial topic that I covered. But you guys want to see something fun? You guys want to see the PVZ vid now? See this guy calling out all of us? Well, let me first of all, let me take a look seeing this guy's thumbnail. It's like I see Osama bin Laden in like the background, right behind Zero X Fusion. So it's like I mean, we can watch that one too, Gatling P. I wanted to show you guys something about Burger Planet. Burger Planet I thought was hilarious, but if people really want to see the PVZ video, I'm happy to oblige. Let's watch the PVZ vid.
Video about the lovable characters. Hello, I'm back. Welcome to the show. Lovely to see you're also back.
So yeah, this was made by Captain Crumpet. Shout out to him. But like, he did a segment on me, and he's calling me out. So you guys want to see me get felted? Let's see it.
So after making my I didn't talk enough about some people. So after digging through some more shit, I mean videos, I found a plethora of creators and subject matters to talk about. Most of the videos I found were just videos or streams of people playing the game.
I love how he just uses my face for like more than half of the thumbnail. I wonder who this video is for, actually. I mean, that's a good question.
In this clip, you can hear the guy's family in the background. Must be a group family podcast or something.
Hey, that sounds familiar. Like, remember the Garden Warfare 1 Xbox 360 lobby from last night? Sounds familiar.
So boring. It's actually so boring, man.
That scene was fucking boring. Moving on. And guys, I don't need to talk about Baby Love. I've already done an hour-long podcast.
Jesus, yeah, I think I've seen part of this interview where, like, he started talking about, like, talking about the age of consent in Belgium. Like, dude, that was fucking gross. I don't want to hear about that ever again.
Where we discuss his entire fucking life. So, no, I do not need to mention him in this video, even though he's probably the most notorious PvZ content creator.
If I was driving sober, I wouldn't have crashed their car. No! What? If her parents are fine with it, and she's fine with it, you're very intelligent. I was so...
That's wild. What other goated Baby Love quotes have I not come across? Actually, holy shit.
Wasted. I'm glad you kids are having fun. What the fuck? It was definitely vodka. I better make the podcast.
Shit, the first guy we're gonna look at.
Yes, this is me. This is me. He's gonna talk about me, chat. Chat, listen up. This is gonna be peak. Hold up.
Here's Xplodin Apple. Now, I actually used to respect this guy quite a bit, and I still do, despite the he's a very nice person. But his content is... well, let's talk about it. Fuck you! So, before we can even watch one of these fucking shit shows, we have to get past one of these grotesque and uncanny thumbnails, where he just shoves his fucking face making a freakish expression.
Yeah, it's called clickbait. You gotta clickbait your audience, and you gotta make those funny faces, otherwise they won't click on the funny faces. That's how you market YouTube videos nowadays. That's the thing, man.
He even did this in his fucking wedding photo. Yes, you heard me correct.
Yeah, that was funny. I liked that one.
Wait, this man is fucking married. This clip is fucking vile. He bends over, directs his fucking ass, and then decides to fucking shit himself live on fucking camera.
Okay, wait. I didn't tell you guys this during the time of the making of that video, but I was really constipated on that night. So, like, my fart just came out, like, all at once. So it just sounded like a really long ripping ass, you know? That's perfect for a video, obviously. Yes, it is. It is funny. Farts are funny. Get on with it, man.
Grotesque, vile pig. Dirty fucking slog. After soiling himself like a complete freak, he's decided to hop in.
Is that a person voicing over an AI voice? No, that's a person. That is a person.
The bathtub, recording and acting like a dipshit and all. Even wearing that shoddy little top hat still that's falling apart by the second. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like the hat's aging. It's almost 10 years old. I want to get it like fixed up, but not much I can do. I got it in England. I'm from America. But he obviously doesn't know how peak this clip is right here where I'm in the bathtub. I was being a Spinosaurus. I even wrote text in it for context, bro. You got to do your research on what that even was. I even did a whole stream of me being in the bathtub, you know? No, that is not the bathtub stream, but that was from a couple years ago, before I moved.
Decided to record himself taking a bubble bath. Hey, you won't eat your rock! Oh, that fool! Who the fuck is finding this funny? This shit is just forced. Random equals funny. I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment.
Has this guy ever been on the internet before? Random equals funny. Yes. Yes, actually, yes. What do you think is funny if you don't think randomness is funny? I want to hear it.
When you're forcing random equals funny, forcing it so hard just to scrape a laugh, acting like a childlike prat. This is embarrassing.
Well, sometimes you have to embarrass yourself to get others to laugh. I mean, that's kind of the thing of a social media, and that's what you have to do to be a content creator. You got to make yourself look like an idiot, and that's genuinely how the game works. It's like you need to get laughs. That's how people see you as a content creator. That's what is really like. Oh, I have to be the most serious, most well-spoken individual. Yeah, of course. This is a serious channel. Xplodinapple is meant to be a serious channel, right?
Well, in summary, I don't hate Xplodinapple. Don't go and send him hate either. He's alright. But he is the fool of the PvC community. The only question I'm left here with is, why does he do all this? Why is a married man such as himself out here degrading himself for a stupid and idiotic fan base that finds this bullshit funny?
You just answered the question right there. It's funny. People like this shit. I mean, they get views for a reason, man. Granted, it's in the thousands, but people still watch them, man.
I'll tell you why. He thinks they'll look at him and call him wonderful. They'll call you wonderful.
Yes, and I will double down that it's wonderful. Absolutely. You know what it is? It's like this guy just only took the out of context video. He didn't even want to do research on me. So he was like, he just wanted to find something to poke at me, right? Well, that was the other thing. Then he just starts on ripping on the other creators. Like he talks about like Zero in this video, but there wasn't really much to talk about with Zero. I don't know. Are you guys interested in seeing the others? Like, I mean, he did 2 videos on this.
And the number 1 spot is taken by the Park Ranger. This character is very similar to the alien. Are you kidding me right now?
And this was...
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's satire. It's all rage bait. I didn't take this seriously.
The guy peddling the news, the guy at the top, suggesting that the Agent P isn't even a top 5 pea shooter. I mean, come on, he's a top 1 bloody character.
I'm sure some of you will agree on some of the...
Right, I'll give him a ring.
Hello, how are you doing, buddy?
Hello there, Mr. X-Fusions.
You alright?
Yeah, I was just wondering if I could ask you a question.
Oh, I'm stupid.
So, you know the Agent P, who's probably the best character in the game. So I was thinking...
Stop it! You stupid person, stop!
No, but Zero, you need to listen to me. Well, that didn't work.
That was kind of a funny edit. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Zero also is a musician. I'm sure loads of people know this because this video has a lot of fucking views. So why don't we take a listen to it?
I mean, 6 million views is not something to scoff at. Let's be honest here. That's pretty impressive. Like, that's up there with JT Machinima, all that shit.
Alright, I think this is a bit of a fucking disaster. 0 out of 10 for me. Well, let's talk about his personality, which is pretty easy actually because there's not much there to discuss.
Oh.
Sum up his entire personality with...
Alright, so what is going on, guys? Welcome to...
Why watch Zero when you can watch Wolfie?
What is going on, guys? What is going on, guys? What's going on, guys? What is going on, guys? What is going on, guys? See what I'm
I mean, that's his bread. He goes, "What is going on, guys?"
In other news, Lieutenant Darkring has proven that text-to-speech...
Oh, they're talking about Darkring? What did he do?
No matter how shit and sloppy it may sound.
I mean, most of it's just all AI. He does like text-to-speach for his commentary.
For a period in time, he decided to go away. Darkring went missing! He should have stayed missing. I don't want to hear this fucking AI shit.
Well, whether you like it or not, AI is still going to be a thing in the ongoing future, buddy. I don't know what to tell you.
Look at some of our fallen comrades in the PvC community. Some old content creators that don't really exist anymore.
Oh, this is the Fallen.
55 Jake.
Well, JJ's still around. I would see him from time to time, but I don't think he makes content anymore.
But we don't really care about those. It would appear in current day that, oh God, he's been captured by ISIS, and they're making him do this hostage video on the camera because I just want to explain a few things. A little bit delayed. Oh God, what do we do? Oh, never mind.
Oh, poor guy. God forbid anybody will just make fun of anybody the second they do a face reveal, right?
In a grimy dungeon bedroom, and it appears that he's fled to Japan. Alright, let's get through some more. It would appear Clinquin went missing.
She doesn't make videos anymore, so what? Text-to-speech is not AI. I mean, it's an AI voice, but you have to type it on a computer. That's kind of what it is. Where is Zebra Gamer now? Is he like still making videos, or I know he doesn't do PvZ anymore, but what happened to him? Zach Scott's still grinding.
And finally, this fucking guy is back. And he's still as unfunny as ever.
Oh my god, I'm here on this game recording. Isn't that crazy? You guys better freaking like the video. Make me feel like I'm welcome back.
Shut the fuck up.
This guy's a hatred for Bob Box. Yo, what did he ever do to you? Jesus Christ. Chill out, buddy.
Thank you so much for joining me once again to discuss PvZ content creators.
Guys, like he needs a reason to see that, everybody. That's all what it is. It's all unreal. I don't know, but that was just him dissing me. It was. I wanted to show you guys that. He's like he made another video previous to this where he just shat on like other creators. He did one of like Wolfie Plays, all that shit. But it's like it's all stuff that like everyone's kind of heard before. It's like all that weird commentary shit. But I don't know. I don't feel like Bob deserves the hate. Bob didn't do anything wrong. He did. He's just a guy trying to pump out content. Anyway, maybe I'll do one more. I'll do one more, chat, and I'll probably wrap up the stream. But this is an 8-minute video where I want to get into. I want to eventually cover a whole documentary of Burger Planet. Maybe we'll do that for the next show. But Burger Planet is a case that actually was really funny to me. But like, I have to show you guys this. I was kind of waiting on this for a while.
He told me to get a job and give up streaming. Today we're going to be taking a look at a perfect example of why you definitely shouldn't quit your job or quit school in order to pursue streaming. You know, which is kind of like a dream job nowadays. Everybody wants...
Yeah, I know it was just rage bait. I'm just fucking with it.
to be the next big thing, making tons of money, being able to stream themselves gaming or vlogging. But the reality is, like with most dream jobs, is that very few people actually make it. And you shouldn't uproot your entire life chasing the stream, or it might result in some disastrous consequences, like it has for this streamer. 40...
Did someone just say Burger Planet looks like Joey's father? I mean, hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, dude. But I think what it is like this. So basically, long story short, it just explains right here. 43-year-old Burger Andy has a meltdown because his father told him to get a job and quit streaming. So basically what this whole thing is that the guy spent 10 years without a job trying to make it as a live streamer. And look, I respect the hustle. I respect people chasing their dreams, but you got to make income while you do it. You got to do anything to keep the lights on while you're trying to become big, you know? And it's not easy to do so. But like with this guy, it's just like he's still... It got to the point where he's just living in his van. It's insane. I think right now he's living with his parents, still unemployed, and he's like still panhandling for money. He's basically Dark Side Phil at this point, but... Here, there's so much. We gotta watch the documentary about Burger Planet at some point.
3-year-old Burger Andy has a meltdown because his father told him to get a job and quit streaming. This is a streamer I've actually known about for quite a few years now. A guy who's been streaming for, I think, nearly a decade. He's known for pretty much just leeching off of other big streamers, as well as some more sinister...
Oh my god. So he tried to hook up with a disabled girl. Seriously, dude? Like, someone who doesn't know any better, you're gonna try and, like... Wow. You know, this guy's like a piece of shit. He really is. Like, he's willing to prey on any woman, even if they're, like, the most vulnerable. That's sick.
There are things as well as we're about to see, but I guess all of this has culminated recently.
Now, I would feel bad for Burger Planet here if he actually was like a genuinely good guy. If he wasn't like a piece of shit, right? That would be one thing. But it's like this guy just sucks. He's just so unredeemable. So this guy spent I'll give you guys some additional context. This guy spent like the past decade and a half just leeching off of Ice Poseidon, just being his little bitch, being his like doing everything for him, doing like jobs for him, and like just sucking up to him, just to get a crumb of money or a crumb of fame off Ice Poseidon. He does this with every single streamer. He goes to conventions and then just harasses everybody else, like to promote his brand and shit like that. That's the type of person Burger Planet is. No one actually likes this guy. He really is like someone else, you know, who like people just don't want to interact with. That's long story short about this dude.
I get a job, and let's take a look.
This is shit. He's never been proud of me. He's never encouraged me. He's only told me to get a job and give up streaming and doing everything I fucking do. Even though I work so fucking hard at what I do, it's never fucking enough for him. And all he does is just like act like my brother is so much better than me. It fucking hurts so bad, man.
Well, maybe your brother is actually employed. Maybe he actually contributes to society, unlike what you're doing, which is being a nuisance to people on and just for chump change on Twitch, right? Is it worth it, bro? Is this all worth it to you? If it is, if you really want to do the streaming, fine. But you gotta make money doing that. You can't be like someone who will just like be a burden on other people. You're just turning your problem into other people's problem. That's not okay.
So bad to have him like
And you see, this is why pursuing streaming or YouTubing should start off as a hobby first before ever deciding to do it full time. Because if you just...
Well, the difference between Burger Planet and DSP is that DSP is actually successful in begging for money and panhandling to people online. Burger Planet is not. Burger Planet he just wants to siphon as much viewership as he can from other people. He can't make content for himself. He has to rip it off from other people. It's more honestly, I could argue he's more pathetic than DSP.
Just decide to do it full time without any other stable source of income. You very well might just be not making enough to support yourself, which is going to result in a situation like this where this streamer, who I think is 43 years old or something, is still
43. He is Phil's age. That's another thing he and Phil have in common. Holy shit.
Living at home, leeching off his dad, who may or may not be abusive. We don't know the full story. We're only getting his side here. But it sounds like they might not have the greatest relationship, which I imagine still living at home, trying to make it as a streamer, isn't exactly going to make the situation any better. Simple fact is that if you're not making enough money online, then you need to get a job. Because I don't think most...
That's exactly what it is. It's like don't make it the viewer's problem to turn your lights on, keep your lights on, provide food on the table. Like if you really want people to give you money, you got to be entertaining, bro. That's what it is.
Parents would be happy with their very grown-up child still living at home.
Have him encourage me.
I fucking come on. I just tapped it out at the last second. God damn it.
Make the situation any better. Simple fact is that if you're not making enough money online, then you need to get a job. Because I don't think...
Do I know any Hispanic lolcows? Not really, no.
Very grown-up child still living at home.
Have him just discredit any kind of fucking effort I put into my life. Like maybe I'm trying to do something different, you know, than... I guess you just can't fucking understand it or something.
I should panhandle more often. I don't know if that's gonna work out for me, dude. I think people will think I'm just some sort of asshole.
To be proud of me. I
That's all, you know? And he just doesn't. I don't know. He just never will. No matter what the fuck I do.
Yeah, if you do the same, you permanently ban. Twitch is unfair. Twitch is completely unfair.
Sucks,
They're completely ideologically captured.
We get
and they're
along
awful.
better now,
so
but
hopefully that's what
he
happens.
just never
You're just gonna
respects
get
me
a
or-
vacation unless it's permanent.
I mean, I gotta feel for him a little. This is a very shitty situation, but at this.
Yo, guys. So if we do another Xplodin live show next week, you want me to cover the entire Burger Planet documentary and cover every single thing he did? This is just a snippet of what a type of person Burger Planet is. This is the same usual shit he does on a daily basis. I'm just introducing you guys to him.
It's completely on you. It's your doing. And I don't know if you can really blame the dad for not being too happy about your decade-long streaming career still not being successful while you don't have a job. Like I said earlier, I don't think any parent would be happy in this situation. Understandably so. Now, I don't mean to completely shit on chasing your dreams, chasing the streaming dream.
Look, you can chase your dreams just fine. I encourage that. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I live stream. I don't make a living on this, but so I actually work a day job. I actually provide for my wife and myself and for my home. Like, I can't do this and expect constant money if I'm not making money on this, you know? I'd be fucking homeless if I did this full time. I can't do this, just this alone. If I could, I would, but I can't. That's the thing. You gotta find a way to keep the lights on, and unfortunately, it means getting your ass employed, you know? And I heard of Andy Ditch. Dude, Andy Ditch is so fucking disgusting.
You absolutely should pursue your dreams and goals, whatever they might be, but...
Do I know about Baron von Batz? Yes, unfortunately.
He's actually having a job, education, even a part-time job to support yourself and not completely leech off your parents for years without anything to show for it.
I was
just
Twitch,
treats
like,
me
this
like
is
I'm
what
some
I would do,
fucking
right?
loser.
If I was Twitch, I would look into and I would see how many other people were involved,
$1,300 is what
and I would go through like his whispers.
You don't
I would
make that
put out.
Like, imagine having a mental breakdown and then just crying about and like over grifting over Asmongold, like trying to leech off of Asmongold. Like, bro, come on. Come on, dude. This is some pussy shit. Dude, get a grip, bro.
I would put out a statement. Like, if there's enough people that would come forward and have evidence of this, yeah, he'd be.
Is everything I do is like,
of course,
you just got some snide remark or some bullshit to say.
About it. Like, I saw
Anytime I
went
ever
through it. What
do
was it?
anything
Was you
proud
driving
of,
too
he
fast? Or any texted her too much?
Shuts
or
me
something?
down.
But this one,
The only reason I'm still alive is because of my mom. That's the only reason I probably would fucking done it by now, dude. My mom, I love her so much. I would never want to put her through that.
I pushed the wrong button. What a great time for a comedy sketch. Just him crying about, oh, my mom helps me take care of me. And then it just laughs. That's keto. That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm all for being open with your audience, although not too open. But never under any circumstance should you be streaming a full-on mental breakdown. This is not a good look. It's not going to do you any favors as far as the streaming career is concerned. I wouldn't.
Yeah, we're going to 100% watch the documentary next week. Mark my words, chat.
Done quite a few very questionable and creepy things in the past.
I mean, if you want any other topics to go over on the next show, just DM me. We can talk about it.
In this clip, and ironically, Asmongold himself ended up reacting to this and giving a bit of extra context to this streamer.
Yep. It fucking hurts so bad to have him like just it's a shit.
This guy has been, and don't let the tears fool you. Don't let him. Oh well, maybe we should feel sorry for him. This fat piece of shit tried to hook up with a disabled girl. I don't want to hear.
Wow. Asmongold was just not having it. Just reacting off Asmongold while trying to get sympathy. He was not having it.
Go get a fucking job. You're a loser. You've been a loser. You've been a loser for 10 years. Your dad's trying to help you.
Well, you can say whatever you want about Asmongold. He's a slob. He doesn't clean his room, but at least, well, he's fucking rich. He's a multi-millionaire, bro.
He's trying to help you get your life together. You've been a loser forever, bro. You've been a loser for your whole life. I said talentless, worthless, garbage. This guy has been a parasite, a bottom feeder. Focus on the feeder. Sitting around causing trouble for everybody. Nobody likes you. Nobody ever liked you. The only people watch for you is to watch you get made fun of. You gotta go do something else with your life.
I mean, as harsh as it is, like, he's right. I mean, the only reason why people watch Burger Planet is to make fun of him and to clip him, and that's it. It really is. But, like, honestly, yeah, I'm not saying Asmongold is the perfect guy either, but it's like, wow. I don't know. I wouldn't use the R word to insult somebody. That's just kind of a little too far.
Sure, I'm willing to go down at the moment. There's actually tons of videos that have been made about this streamer in the past over his decade-long career. So if you want to check that out, you can. But
yeah, we're watching that documentary.
Is that streaming, YouTubing is not.
Asmongold's actually really short. Oof. Short King? I don't know.
As easy as it seems.
No, probably not.
You're not going to turn on the stream or post a couple videos and make it big. It could take years, potentially even a decade, like in this case.
Well, think of it this way. Xplodinapple has been around for 10 years, and we're only at 73.1K. I mean, hey, that's progress, but it's not like, I'm not expecting like 10 million subs in like the next 5 years. I don't think that's realistic enough for that to happen, unless I change my content drastically, or I somehow go viral overnight. I just don't see it happening. So he's right. It could take a long time to do this. It could take a long time to get your career to where you're at today. Did I just minimize this? No, I didn't. Okay, good. I keep dropping my mouse and I just keep clicking the wrong tab.
You still might not make it. Pursue it as a hobby first, and don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Encouraged me. He told me to get a job.
But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
Yeah, that's the preview of Asmongold, though. Well, not Asmongold, Burger Planet. Everyone knows who fucking Asmongold is, but yeah, lad. Like, oh, Asmon is 6'2"? Damn, tall guy. I honestly didn't know Critical was short. That's news to me. I'm 6'5", so it's like seeing these guys in real life, I would be very shocked to see if they were like smaller than myself, but hey, what can you do? But I like how my content is casual, nice vibes. I don't know where you've been for the past, like, what, 2 hours? I don't think I was that nice to these guys. But honestly, I'm not talking shit to people who don't deserve it. That is the difference I make. But hey, I don't know. But anyways, guys, I think it's about 1:17. I might start wrapping up the show. But honestly, lads, it's great to be back. I'm gonna try and make more of these live shows more often. We just need to come up with more ideas for topics, and I'll keep the show up and running. I love doing this shit. The show is awesome, and I appreciate you guys sticking around. And we almost reached 100 viewers. Guys, all the love and support that you guys sent me is amazing. Actually, before I go, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna send some gifted memberships before I go. How about that? I'll send 5 right now, just for you guys. And yeah, that's to remember me by, right? Whoever gets them, gets them. But you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be on Discord. If you guys want to see a new topic for Xplodin Live, let me know. And I'll try and archive some parts of this clip. I want to try and maybe take a few clips from this video and make it in from the stream and make it into a video. But I'm not so sure if I can maybe. I don't know if the archived footage of like the video's audio will sound good in a video, but I'll try to make it work. I'll see what it looks like on my point of view. But if it's digestible, then I'll post it. But if not, it's okay. There's always next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you guys later. Good night, lads.